Bruh, this is what happens when you record B-roll all day and you mute your mic. Dude, nailed that speech. Freaking perfect speech. The best speech I have maybe ever made. Like, this was Obama in his prime talking like, whatever, man. I was talking about how excited I was about Knockback. It's like my biggest request. And I had it muted because I was doing B-roll for the next showcase because I wanted to get as much editing into that as I could before I focus on the everything video. Hey, what's up, Kyle? What's up, King Frog, Lord of the Cabbage Garden? What is up, Quiet? What is up, K-Man, the Watermelon, and Mud-Eye? How you guys doing? What is up, guys? I hate it when I forget to unmute my microphone. It's a lot worse when you're streaming. So, hey, what's up, Lost Souls? So, yeah, what I was saying, and now I totally ruined it. What, I freaking, thank you for telling me. It's a good thing I was, like, not reading, but, like, scheming up the world's greatest speech and also reading chat at the same time. That's when you know you've made it as a streamer when you forgot to mute. Yeah, that's how you know it's me. Every good stream I've ever had, something goes horribly wrong. But you guys saved me this time. So, I was basically saying, out of everything in this patch, the thing I'm most excited for is Knockback. And I saw that right away. Moondoom, well, it should be good now. At least the mic was cold and not hot. Yeah, you know what? Exactly. Yeah, we've seen some popular moments in U.S. history where a hot mic can get you in a lot of trouble. You got to try Scroll of Titanic with bullet size. Oh, dude, I got to try. I want to try as many as we can, so we have to get through these patch notes as fast as we can so we can get in there because it looks like there is a lot to do and a lot to look at. So first off, the major thing is the dungeon has been overhauled. It's received a much-needed aesthetic overhaul with many more chunks and side rooms added to make your trips underground prettier, more varied, and hopefully slightly less comfortable. I liked being comfortable. I like comfortability, okay? The new scrolls just seem very fun. Instantly learned all of them. I saw Ice Beam, and I immediately knew, because I did a brief look when I make the community post. I do a brief look to make sure I am, I'm not promoting something that isn't there. Because I like to put a little, what I thought was most interesting in the title of those posts. The 10 new scrolls is insane. Yeah, dude, we get happy when we get 2. 10? Perfect, random, you're spoiling us. This is also I don't know if anyone's realized it, but this is a sequel to Guns and Magic. Guns and Magic was an update about a year and a half ago. Was it a year and a half? It was a long time ago. Over a year. It was called Guns and Magic. It was like the hypest thing ever. They filled out like more than half of the oils that we have now came from that update. And so this is even more exciting when you think about it. A sequel update doesn't happen all the time. I just want my inventory to fill from top to bottom instead of left to right because that's legit unhinged. But auto sort, I got to see what that looks like. I'm not sure how I feel about the laser beam scrolls. Very wonky and ammo inefficient. Doing not too bad. Oh, but Ice Beam is 100% a Pokemon reference. If you know Sklet, you know he loves Pokemon. That is a reference to the move Ice Beam. I guarantee it. Wish I didn't miss last update stream. Hope the guns are great and funny and can't wait to see the gun to make enemies go Mach 5. I can't wait to see the freaking gun from the gun design contest. Hello? Freaking sweethearts over at the dude who runs the Perfect Random social media on YouTube and TikTok and everything. I was talking to him after he gave me a little shout out. That guy's like the nicest dude ever. You think you've met the nicest dude and then you meet him? He's so sweet. I'm not going to say his name because he's just the perfect random guy, you know? I only know him because he reached out to me a couple months ago. I wonder if that means that there's going to be even more parkour. Hopefully. Hopefully, Kevin. Ice Beam seems like it's going to be 1,000% nerfed. Only played with it a little. It seems a little busted. But it can't be. Was it Pokemon Stadium? Was it Aurora Beam or Ice Beam that Dugong had that was banned? Right? You know what I'm talking about? Old game, but whatever. Let's move on. I took the Nightlily into Endless and it was great. Auto Sword is great for controller users. The Mowlock is a bit mid gameplay wise, but definitely silly. I love Sulfur, but I'm burnt. I'm too burnt out to come back. Rose and Small, take your time. Oh, hell yeah. Update and an update stream. Let's go, Vixipede. We got this. We're gonna crush this stream. I forgot about the lawnmower gun. It looks so awesome. I could never forget. It's been on my mind every day since we did that contest. Okay, so Knockback added. Let's go. Knockback has been added to the game. Melee weapons can now send enemies stumbling on both attacks and blocks. And we've added 16 new oils featuring Knockback. Wait. Way to bury the friggin' lead. We have 16 new oils for Knockback. Now, in my opinion, Knockback is essential for a roguelite. Am I crazy? I feel like it is important for a build. Like, look at like Mega Bonk. But that's one that's coming to mind right now. But it's like a really fun way to play Mega Bonk. And now we can make a Lucio gun. I didn't think this was going to happen for a long time. I was pretty sure we'd get Knockback because it is a roguelike boomer shooter. It just makes sense to have a Knockback as an effect. But like, oh my god. Lucio boop gun, here I come. Little Overwatch ref, guys. There's a scroll that does give you the ability to heal others, makes you think, well, we do have multiplayer coming. That is confirmed. Every Sulfur update is like Christmas. I think, you know what's funny you say that? I think the first update I ever streamed, and I'm not even making this up, I think was the Christmas update. So, way back. It was when they added the salamander. That was the first one I ever streamed, I think. It was me and like 3 other people just vibing, and it was a lot of fun. We found the salamander. We were concerned you wouldn't be able to find it twice. It was such a weird stream. Cryo snakes are so cute. Definitely my favorite new scroll. Agree. Back-to-back reroll the Nightlily and Ripox just now. Sweet. Vampire Survivors is an example of a game where Knockback is both annoying and necessary. Okay, let's keep going. You can now quickly sort inventory grids with the press of a button. Press P or right stick button R3 RSB with the gamepad to sort the currently selected grid and press it repeatedly to cycle between top and bottom alignment. You can also choose your preferred default placement for newly picked up items in the gameplay options. That's sick. 2 new weapons, the Ripox Mowlock, which was the design for the winning design for the Sulfur gun design contest. It's in the game. That means we can get the ball rolling on maybe flirting with the idea of another one. I don't know. Nightlily 318. Then we have the 10 new combined enchantments. Scroll of Holy Water, Scroll of Steam, Lamau, Scroll of Cryo Snakes, Scroll of Cryo Rockets, Scroll of Metamorph. Cryo Snakes is crazy. Scroll of Vine Sprout. That even might... It's a reach, but that also could be Pokemon. Scroll of Titanic. Weird name. Scroll of Mega Soaker. Nice dodge of the copyright infringement. We love that. Scroll of Beam and Scroll of Ice Beam. Tell me that's not Pokemon. Tell me it's not. Where's Sklet? Just tell me it's not. Because it is. All right? I know the man. It's got to be. It took me 15-ish coupons to get new guns. The Scroll of Cryo Snakes with bullet-sized oils makes giant frost mines that spit poison. Very fun interaction. The Knockback is cool, but it kind of ruins the flow of my fave melee weapon, the Nunchucks. Is Holy Fire going to get dethroned this update? It has 10 shots. It has to take down 10 champs. But I literally, just like the gun ranking I did, I sat down and I did it with all the scrolls, which now I'd have to redo it, but... Just out of fun, I didn't even know if I was going to make a video. Probably not, because I had a feeling this was coming soon. And even when I looked at him, Holy Fire was still number 1. It was still number 1. It was followed... I got Charm at number 2. I think Charm is kind of OP. If you know how to build a Charm gun, it's OP. For multiple reasons, but we're not getting into that right now. Added a gameplay preference for whether newly picked up items are placed at the top or the bottom. You kind of learned about that. Added a 3rd unlockable weapon rack. Whoa, 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 whoa. A 3rd weapon? What the fuck? You can't do this. You can't do this because the last time they did this, I mentioned the biggest update ever. They did shit like this. God, this is looking like the biggest update ever. Are you serious? 10 scrolls, 2 guns, a new friggin' 10 oils or whatever, 16, 10, 15, whatever it was, a friggin' a new storage for a gun rack? I'm at a loss for words. What the hell? A new gameplay effect? A new mechanic with Knockback? What is going on? This is big, right? This is not... I'm not, like, hyping this up past what it is, right? This is fucking huge. This is going to be like a 40-minute fucking video I'm going to have to make, dude. I'm cursing way too much. YouTube has already kicked me out of the partner program. Thanks a lot. To be honest, thanks a lot, man. To be honest. I never liked Holy Beam. It doesn't play smooth with how I build guns. Holy Fire, a 3rd... A 3rd, bro. And they are outside. I did start the game, and I thought the game bugged, but they did move the gun racks outside. I'll show you. They're moved outside, though. I thought they deleted them for a second. I immediately unlocked that 3rd. Oh, yeah. You and me both. Once I get in there, I didn't know it was there. I was so mad. That grid on the ground update is something I've been wanting. Sulfur fans aren't just eating well. We're feasting. My stomach hurts. I have a tummy ache. I need to go get a goddamn Tums because this is too much good stuff. All weapon racks in the gun cabinet have been moved outside to make room and put them closer to the target dummies. That makes sense. Added crafting instructions when using a crafting station for the first time. Interesting. Good for new player onboarding. Added a border highlight to crafting grids that lights up when there's a valid combination. Interesting. I like all this like quality of life stuff. When trying to pick up an item that does not fit in your inventory, a small grid will allow to display the size of the item while it is on the ground. I want to see what that means. Toggle sprint is now enabled by default on all consoles. Ranged units are now better at predicting your movements. Beware. Drowning enemies now take damage over time after running out of air instead of dying instantly. Reduce the blur and vignette effects when using scopes. Reduced. So they must have gotten some crucial feedback on that because we just got that. Also added an option to disable the scope vignette entirely. This is what I'm talking about. There were people that didn't like it, and then I was like, maybe you should wait. You go back and watch it was either the stream or the video, and I told people, I said, maybe they'll add an option to disable it. It seems like something most games would do. People get mad way too easy. Just wait. Perfect Random, they gauge interest and they gauge reception, and then they make the game exactly how they want, but also catering to the player base to make sure they're happy. So, I don't know, dude. They cannot fail. They cannot fail, it seems like. Not gonna lie, a third weapon rack is great, but might have too much storage space, could be an issue. Wait, why would too much be an issue? I want more. Tons of other streaming platforms out there to stream from. You can always keep making YouTube videos for exposure. I mean, I have a Twitch, and at one point, I was doing pretty well on Twitch. I just like YouTube for the VODs, because I know there's a lot of people that aren't in America that can't watch right now. They're in bed or whatever, and to just have the VOD immediately go live so that they can watch it whenever. I don't have to do anything. It's just easy for me. I'm a hoarder, and there will never be enough space. Exactly, Kyle. And before ranged units become the new Halo 2 legendary Jackal snipers, don't say things like that. That would be good for a difficulty bump. Added rebinding for confirmed special action used for crafting, repairing. Pineapple Grenade will no longer display the left hand while equipping and running. Bronco's Reload will no longer be interrupted by using the melee attack. Terrier IB should no longer snap when aiming down sights. Upgraded Death Toll's texture, interesting. Flicker zip attachments now behave more realistically when inspecting weapons. Yes, we needed the Zippo lighter, the attachments to behave more realistically. Yeah, what? Increase Balthazar's base damage multiplier by 25%? Wait. I'm about to walk the fuck away, because if I see one more thing in this fucking update that would just infinitely make this game better, are you serious? They added the death toll. Everyone was, I mean, I don't know about everyone, but a lot of people I talked to, and myself included, were upset because it was just a better, shinier Balthazar. But with this, that is not the case. What is this? This is so good, dude. I'm going to get flamed. I think it was Zatura that said, you said the last update was the biggest update ever. I have to say it. There can't be anything else in here. I should just stop reading. Greetings and salutations, Pops. What's up, Crippy? How you doing, my sunny boy? I want 500 places to store things. More is better. With all the guns we get 2 new guns in update almost. It's almost like a bare minimum of 2. So I agree, we need the storage. I thought bow staff felt weird when they shortened the stun. I still like bow staff for endless, but katana's the best in my opinion. Too much storage space could make people not care as much about choosing what to take or store away or something is my first thoughts. Well, with 2 more guns, there's 58 guns in the game. 58. And when there's 100 guns in the game, I hope we have more storage than we have now, because I don't like to delete my guns. Yeah, didn't Twitch make it so Twitch VODs only last a month? They did. And before that, I had them up. But there's also no, like, way to, like, search for VODs. I mean, you go on their channel and see if they had a stream. YouTube will actively throw it into the algorithm when you're done. So, maybe there's a European player or something, SULFUR, that doesn't know me, and then they see that I pop up, and it's because of the YouTube VOD. It's just so much better for me. If each update keeps being the last one in size, we're going to be in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We're going to be in a friggin', like, what? Like, I feel like I'm getting brain damage from this. It doesn't feel real. I would like to visually display every gun I've collected. I want more racks. Yeah, we need racks. I definitely feel the lower stun duration for the bow. I know all my storage is just oils and guns, and usually I keep wanting more and more. Okay, so everyone's talking about the bow staff stun duration. We haven't even got there yet. Death Star's ammo tray is now visible again. Reduce bow's stun duration from 5 to 3. Yeah. Reduce bow's range by approximately 10%. Yeah, so the katana's the best. It's just going to be the best unless there's something in here. Look sensitivity when using a scope now compensates, in my opinion. The amount of damage you could do with a katana, if I'm going to use anything, it's the easiest to use and you do a bunch of damage. Just make them bleed. Bleed is crazy. I'm surprised you don't have any oils that give bleed, right? But, you know, maybe. It is an effect we can do. But then we would need like stun oils too, and then that would remove need for oil or scrolls like aftershock and everything. So I get why it's not there. Look sensitivity when using a new scope now compensates for the scoops. I think I already read that. Climb Bower's barrel no longer starts smoking without having fired any bullets. Cool. M3 termite should no longer get stuck during reloads. Removed an intersection between the gun crank and reflex sight on Beck 8. Removed a floating object from Farsight's gun rack showcase model. Dude, I literally, for reasons I won't talk about right now, I had to edit a picture of a Farsight on a gun rack because there was like this little black square blob thing there. And I had to go in to GIMP and like remove it. It looked good. The edit is good. I'm not going to change it, but what the hell? Charging, that's great that they fixed that. Charging the wild pulse arrow while aiming down sights will no longer pull the weapon backwards, allowing for better aiming. That did look really weird. Impala Gravita now looks better when using different scopes. Augusta no longer appears damaged in the middle. Oh, I noticed that too. I thought, I couldn't tell what was going on there. All melee weapons now apply some amount of knockback, both when attacking and blocking. Neuraxis will no longer bug out when firing immediately after equipping it. Arbiter's reload will now display the correct cartridge. Mossman's firing animation should no longer bug out when firing immediately after reloading. The decal left behind by the cryogenic grenade now actually looks like it belongs in the game. I love how they're mean to themselves sometimes. Like, now it actually looks like it belongs in the game. They're so crucial. I'm so sad about the Nightlily. It's such a cool design, but 1500 max durability on an assault rifle with high RPM absolutely demolishes usability. 100 damage, though, with 556. I haven't even seen it. YouTube allows you to scrub live streams whilst they're still live. So if you join late, you can start from the beginning. There's just so many. It's a really great platform. It just doesn't have the community effort that Twitch has. Twitch has better, better gifting system. It has better emoji system, like all this stuff. The layers are fun, like getting up tiers to get new emojis and hype trains. All that stuff is really exciting. That's what Twitch has. YouTube, I think the VOD system's great. You don't have to worry about any of that for now. And then, I don't know. They also, like, it's just better creator friendly. Zoom compensation is interesting. It is. Congrats on 7K. I remember when you and Harry were racing for 1K subs. That was on my other channel, dude. What up, Dot? What up, Moon Doom? Everyone remember to change from top chat to live chat. Oh, fuck me, dude. You knew it, didn't you? You knew it. You knew it because I must have been all over the place. Thank you, Kyle. You need to keep reminding me because you are a GOAT. You're the GOAT because, my God, it keeps doing that. I wish that was the default. Why wouldn't live chat be default? Especially for me. YouTube has a better viewing system while Twitch has a better chatting system. Yeah, Twitch is essentially better for the viewer, and then YouTube is not necessarily worse for the viewer, but it doesn't have the bells and whistles, and it's better for the creator. I think YouTube is much better for the creator as far as streaming goes. You can have more fun with it. You can make thumbnails and shit. No idea why YouTube hasn't ripped off all the Twitch features yet. It can't be that hard. There's an emoji system. It's just bad. It's so lazy looking, in my opinion. I can't even receive gift memberships because this is a brand account. I don't even know what that means. That's weird. See, there's some stuff they need to work on. Fix an issue that could cause the same side rooms to generate multiple times within the same level. Text for the church organ keys now is the proper key distribution. When can we play the organ, man? Fix several minor level issues, like shooting the keys. I don't expect it, but that would be funny. Fix several level generation software issues. Same. Some basic working for the maps. Fancy Watch, Diamond Ring, and Gold Chain have their charisma bonuses reduced by 50%. I honestly didn't think that was necessary, and I'm still not going to use them. Remove charisma from Lime Laser Sight. Seems we can't have that yet due to technicalities. Have that just yet. So eventually that should be added back is what that looks like. Banished items in Endless are now removed from all cards. That's great. I actually had mentioned that to them directly because that was really annoying for me. I grinded out so many stamps and kept seeing the same items come popping back up. So that's actually huge for me. And now your banishes have weight to them. You don't have to ban the same trinket or gun 5 times before it finally goes away. I think it's like twice. You have to ban a bunch of items twice before they fully go away. So that's actually a lot bigger than it sounds if you're way late game. If you're past 500 hours, that's huge. Or if you've just focused the shit out of Endless and you've got 200-300 hours, that's really big. Terror Bomb now has damage gates between phases. Interesting. Change the UI color for the invulnerable state during the Desert Claws fight. Insured items will no longer be cleared when changing levels or dying. Insured pickups are now only deregistered when actually removed, preventing dropped insured items from being lost. Item names will once again display on top of everything else. The Emperor no longer jumps constantly. Is he talking about, or is he, it's like one person say, are they talking about like where he's supposed to jump? I'm confused what that means. We'll have to play him. Players can no longer die during the endless area transition loading screen. Fixed players and units hitting walls behind them when shooting. Thrown weapons will now land at your feet. If you throw them straight down, good luck. That's sick. The luck attribute is working properly again? Wait. This is like... if there was ever a Mythbusters for Sulfur, you know what I mean? I can't... That has to be the number one talked about thing in the history of Sulfur is, does luck work and what does it do? And you don't even put this in the top? This isn't even part of the beginning of the conversation? They told me when I interviewed them the first time that luck is deactivated and it does, like, they don't even know what it does. But now it's here. And now we need to know exactly what it does. What? Oh my God. I think I'm just going to stop stream and take a nap. This is like overwhelming. Does anyone actually care about the charisma levels? They're only for shops, right? And only while on a run. Yeah. No, my 3-line laser, bro, damage gates, boo. It is what it is. It's still a really fun fight, but, you know, you have to play it before you see why they did it, right? Classic Phoenix, 110 degrees when it should be like 78. Oh, yeah, it's 110 and it's sunny. It's like it's not sunny all the time. It's been so fucking hot this week, too. Dude, I had the AC going because I don't want to die yesterday, and I was sweating, like laying on the couch, sweating. What the... Dude, it's way too hot, dude. No way. Oh, shit, nice. I didn't see the luck thing. Never thought I'd see the day. We need to test this. There's like so much we need to do, dude. Is the luck update line a joke like how Minecraft kept removing Herobrine? I hope not. I hope they wouldn't mess around like that. I don't think they would. I don't think they would mess around like that. My build can finally work. What does luck... How does luck? Is luck? That tis the question, Shakespeare. Wait, luck is enabled now? Lone Star, what's up, dude? And it looks like it is. Santa Hat stocks are going to skyrocket. This changes everything. Like, no joke. If luck is really strong, that could play a big role in your builds. Luck stat being a troll would be the best thing ever. I don't think so. The sweaty dot. The tired of this now want to play dot. That's what we're doing. Houston, we've discovered another anomaly. This is crazy, dude. This update is nuts. I just sold my clovers. Finally. Yeah, I've sold so many of those things, dude. Now we need a vid of you running caves with varying levels of luck 5 times each. I like to do hedge maze for luck tests because, like, I can go back to my elf shoes. You get the 10% move speed because it's quicker, you know, and you're guaranteed a bunch of chests in one little level. That's where I would test luck if it was me. Blood and elemental decals no longer overlap onto water. Target dummies can no longer be killed by shooting them enough times. You could have killed the target. People were killing the target dummies? I didn't know that. Fix getting stuck in the aim of the dialogue after the final boss. Interacting with doors is no longer slowed down when charmed units are nearby. Fix an issue that could cause Terror Bomb to get stuck underground. Civilian man no longer turns female when Civilian man no longer turns female when frozen. What the fuck? What is that? What kind of bug is that? That is the weirdest shit I've ever heard. Fixed pickup notifications displaying incorrect numbers when picking up several ammo boxes in quick succession. My God, mommy, can I finally play? Jeez Louise. Okay, we got to get the third gun rack. I wish Arthur was out here, like a side door or something. Yeah, I saw him over here and I was like, what did I do? Did I break my game? I should stop playing dev mode. What if luck effect kills though? What do you mean? Kills what? By the way, I think Scroll of Titanic could kill the NPCs in the church. I never even saw that one. Definitely going to get patched soon. I have like 10 dice and 6 clovers. I kind of want to see more trinkets related to another weapon. The gun crank makes things like specific weapons useless, so maybe those can be upped in percentage. I think the gun crank is more just for building and not for buffs or debuffs or any of that crap. I think it's legitimately just a preference thing. But the priming bolt does give you the 10%. I think that's a balancing thing. But I think the gun crank is in a different area. Where, like, I would like some other... This does look clean when there's all 3. It looked a little goofy with just 2, but this looks clean with all 3. Nice. Nice. I have a bunch of builds I need to put in there because I think my pink chest is just... Yeah, it's just crowded right now. It's like how the gender of a snake is determined by the temperature of the egg. Yeah, that must be what made the bug appear. Hey, homie Dad, I hope you have an awesome day in stream. Well, thank you, Muted Slayer. I mean, my day was going all right, and now it's going freaking great. I don't know why I grabbed that. Definitely don't need that. Let's see what's in here. I want the new gun. Right away, right away. Oh, man. I don't know if anything could get me to take out my double sulfurs, but I'm happy that luck is in, but if I can't take out my double sulfurs, we're going to find one of the new 2 guns and then use that over the OP guns that I brought in, but this will make it easier to find them. Also got a reroll for... What the hell? I did not think you would be here today. Got a reroll from my girl Kiosk, the goat, one of the goats, alongside Scrippy Boy, Ralphie. She's a queen. We're also going to look for Fex Schwen so we can get some of the scrolls to start mixing them up. Oh, wow. The Santa hat. Now I feel like I may need to check a little luck here. It would be nice if we knew exactly what luck did. I mean, we could check the stats. Luck should be on here somewhere. Luck gain, 1. And if I put on the hat, 2. Luck 2. My Santa stocks are going crazy. I managed to kill the dummies with a Klein plus shotgun plus Crusader. I never even thought to do that, dude. I rarely use them, if I'm being honest. I was only using them for examples, for like recoil stuff in videos. I hadn't touched them too much. But it's probably because I know all the guns really well. But I should have thought to kill them. That was a good idea. That was a good idea that I squandered because I didn't get to do it. Now I'm ashamed. My creativity is not as hot as it once was, apparently. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. That's all I'm saying. Now, there could be a weapon chest down there, but it also could be nothing. There's a secret hole down there. I'm not willing to do that. It could take a while to get there. There's usually humans down there. I think there's always humans down there now, if I'm not mistaken. And I just don't feel like doing that. I don't feel like fighting those bozos right now. Alright. Oh, I didn't even stock up on ammo. Maybe we should do that. That's the one thing I forgot to do. Humans are snakes. I mean, you're not wrong. You watch like one documentary about like people that own exotic animals, and you're like, damn, humans suck. Like, how could you ever own a chimpanzee? What is wrong with you? They're beautiful creatures. Gun crank makes all guns automatic, obviously, and things like the military helmet make automatic guns do more damage unless something changed. Yeah, it should still be the same, but at the same time, gun crank is more of a building thing and less of a trinket thing, you know? That's what I mean. Like, it would be nice to get trinkets that are in line with the Sheriff's Star, the... what is it? The dog tags and the the rangefinder. Would be nice to get those for everything. But either way, whatever. Try the hat for luck. But I don't have anything. I would have to... The problem with testing luck right now is we'd have to do multiple runs with different luck levels, and I'd rather focus on finding one of the guns. When we find one of the guns, maybe I'll throw the hat on. But I want to try the guns really bad. Really badly. It's always the guns with me. I love them. It's my favorite part of the update. Genuinely curious if the luck is for combat or drops or both. You need a tank cost for a gun crank. What do you mean tank cost? Like durability? I mean, you can if you put it on the wrong stuff. That could be bad. It could be dangerous. I like gun cranking though. Are we anti-gun crank people now? Monkeys are fun and all until the go ape mode on for face, hands, and nuts. Yeah, what was that movie from like last year? It was called... I love the compact site. Primate, I think is what it was called. That movie should be alone should be enough to make you not ever want to be around a chimp in captivity. Good movie. It was ridiculous and not accurate at all, but I think it needs to be for people that are stupid. I think it needs to be wacky for dumb people. If gun don't work, use more gun. Engineer TF2. I mean, the reason the games are popular, right? Nia Pup Butter, how you doing, buddy? Now I could just change decisions. Is it okay that I play Sulfur without durability? You could play Sulfur however you'd like. Whatever makes it most interesting for you. I like getting the achievements, so I don't play with any of the modifiers, but I get it if that's your bag, dude, if that's what you want to do. I also have multiple saves and multiple backups with different saves, because 5 saves is not enough for me. I have to have a bunch of different ones. Mostly depending on what video I'm working on. And I also don't want to, like, wipe one. Because I don't know if everyone knows that, but you can only have 5. And you have to delete one. And some of them I don't have durability. I don't have ammo. I don't love the ammo limits. I still don't love them. I'm not really used to them. But it is what it is. I'm hoping that eventually we can get, like, some sort of upgrade system with stamps. But I get it if we don't. Whatever. Primate. That is what I said. That's what I said. It's crazy how the doors are built to lock the gobbos in, but they can open them. The doors, they can open the doors, alright? So be careful. Durability can hinder some builds, so do what you want. I don't often use durability in my builds because you could just carry around a repair kit and it does 4,000. So for me, it's like, whatever. I can't remember the last time I used a durability oil. I understand why they're there. I think it's important to have them. I just personally don't really use them that much. There's some builds where I do. I got a couple of endless builds where I have a durability oils on them, but not many, because you could just use the repair kit. There's many ways to get around that. I don't hate durability though. I like extraction games, and that's usually a big part of it. If I could ever, I'd love to have a pet kiwi, a little goober ball of feathers running around my house, pecking my toes, screaming at 3 a.m. That sounds pretty adorable. My dream pet would be I think they're called, I don't know their exact names, but it's a finger monkey is what they're known. And they're these, like, really tiny monkeys, but they're super fragile. And I have a kid now, so even if I wanted to spend the, like, 10 G's to get one of those, they're so fragile. I mean, you drop the thing and it might die. They're very small. I don't know if it would die, but it would get hurt. Finger monkeys are super adorable. That would be, like, my dream. I remember, but I remember the dog rooms used to mean you were about to restart your caves run. The dogs, I miss the scary dogs. I miss the scary dogs. They were annoying, but I kind of liked it. I don't know why. I don't know. I mean, I didn't like when they would, like, teleport through walls and shit. That was annoying to watch, and to get killed by that was really frustrating, but I liked the community effort to hate them. That's what it brought people together, man. Them dogs brought people together. It was a real bread breaker. Free stick in the bathroom to go with the TP. Had an idea for an oil or maybe attachments of ammo extenders, just like drum mags or something like that. I feel like they'd be hesitant to do that because of the ammo consume chance oils, which I don't like ammo consume chance oils. But I mean, like, that is an option for some people if you're a big fan of percentage-based things. I don't love percentage-based, like chance, like RNGing my guns. I don't love that, so I don't really play with them. Whoa, big lag spike. Looks like it's caused by the throwing ghost man. I don't even see him. Oh, there he is. I think he was causing the game to slow up there a little, just choke up a little bit. It's more of the perfectionism thing. Never had a gun to break. Just don't like to see my guns deteriorate. They feel weaker that way. No, you're valid for that. You're valid for that. And even if it's like all in your head, you would. These guns are so pretty. I don't blame you for wanting them to be pretty all the time. They're very pretty guns. I don't know what scrolls we're going to need to make the new stuff. So I'm just grabbing everything I can and trying to hold on to it while I can. Oh, I thought it was just bozos around here. You know what, fuck you. He watched the whole thing. Didn't even try to help. Hard to tell whose side he's on. I don't know. I know there's some people that adamantly oppose killing the civilians in this game, but guys, they're in the afterlife. Probably hell. If I had to guess, they're bad guys. Kill bad guys. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's what we're doing here. One more chest. There could be a chest up there. No, there's not. Oh, yeah, I could turn that off. I kind of want to. I'm not a fan. Actually, I'm not doing this to test it. I actually don't like... I don't like the stuff. The motion blur. Oh, there we go. Wait, what? How do I turn it off all the way? Did I miss it? Scope vignette opacity is just a click. I thought I would... I'm a little confused. Where do I turn that son of a bitch off? I don't know. I clicked it. I thought you could like lower the levels of it, but a click and it didn't... It's not really gone. Whatever. I don't care. I'll just go back to not really scoping at all. Wait, where was I? I only use them for my utility weapons. I wonder if I have one on my flicker here. Yeah, I got Stiffy Fit. I got one. So yeah, me too. I love Dura oils if my gun can't last three playthroughs straight of using it without repairs. I don't want it. What actually were the dogs like pre-nerf? Glitchy. They would jump and then like jump again in air. Also kind of like auto lunge at you, and it was like almost unavoidable sometimes. If you didn't have armor on, they could like 2-tap you, and they'd come in groups of 3. I'm sure I've got a video of me dying to them somewhere. I would have to find it, but I know in my original Let's Play of this game, I definitely died to the friggin' dogs. Never let the monkey talk distract you from the fact that Pecora bought a fucking monkey. Who's Pecora? I put those on so ranking up the Neuraxis for Talia wasn't completely insufferable. Don't even go get me started on the Neuraxis, bro. They were very deadly and fast. Weapon durability look could be like an option. Gun degrades, but looks, that's a good idea. Lost Souls, that's a great idea. Like churn off, just weapon degrading. Make it not look like shit when it's breaking. That's a great idea. Doggo cast die. Roll for Doggo score. Lots of numbers that scare me just looking at them. At least we don't have Zelda Breath of the Wild or TikTok levels of durability bullshit. Oh yeah, dude. You like a stick lasts for like 3 hits in those games. I did love Breath of the Wild, but I think stuff like that and how much stuff like that slows me down. I didn't even finish Tears of the Kingdom. I did like what I played, but I didn't finish it. I have it, obviously. I probably should finish it. What the hell am I doing? I'm out here trying to gold stake. I wonder what color the oils are for the knockback. I'm out here trying to gold stake every card in Balatro when I could be playing Tears of the Kingdom. What am I doing? Where's the thought process there? I think I'm just mad because I don't have a Switch 2. I want a Switch 2 so bad so I could play Poke Pika or whatever it's called. The friggin' Animal Crossing Pokemon game. I want that so bad. It kills me just thinking about it. Sulfur's like purgatory, no? Yeah, for bad guys. Alright? Just don't fight me on this. Kill everything. We're gaming, dude. You don't need a reason. I'm just trying to give one. Just in case. In case somebody needs a little coaxing, a little help moving along, and you know, don't stop to think. We're gaming. We're gamers. What's up, homie? Just got in. Anything cool I missed? Logan, I mean, what's up, dude? Outside of just, like, all the general stuff we learned that's in the update, I haven't really found anything yet. But, like, a bunch of new oils, which I didn't even know. A bunch of scrolls. The luck is back. Like, dude, I don't know. Honestly, you should honestly read through all the patch notes, because it almost felt like they spaced it out to make it more exciting or something, because it was like every 3 or 4 things on the patch notes there was this major thing that people have been wanting. It's a wild update, my friend. Imagine trying... I think it only affects like the 8x and 12x scopes. Maybe I'm fine with it. I usually don't aim in this game anyways. Thankfully, I had a Lock of Magus for my Neuraxis. Lock of Magus goes huge. Imagine trying to find 3 weapons in the previous update, but a new update dropped with 2 new weapons. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but you should re-roll Kiosk at the church and her hollow reality projector. Just keep re-rolling her with the delivery demon, and you'll get all the guns. It's very a little, maybe not cost effective, but it doesn't take that long. Hello, Dot. Find any of the new content yet? No. How are you? No. Okay. Let's see if he has one. I'm not seeing Gray, so I'm going to take it as a no. But we do have the re-roller, which I don't particularly like using, but we have it. Oh, yeah, my friend loves Pokepia. Dude, my life is Pokemon. I literally have just like, what is this? Why is this here? I don't even know why this is on my desk. It's the freaking Enzorora. It's just freaking here, dude. Or Zorak or whatever. I don't even love that. I don't even like that Pokemon that much. But it's just on my... That's probably why it's on my desk and not in a top loader. Pokemon's like my favorite thing. There's a new Balatro clone called Ultra Pool, and it's a lot of fun and pretty cheap. It's Pool Billiards, a roguelike pool game. That sounds pretty sick. Not to flex, but I have Pokepia. You have a Switch too, Grippy? What the hell, man? Why didn't you get me one? So, okay, so maybe it's a God Run or not, but I have a single dice equipped, and I already found a Death Star and Chimera Rapid. The loaded die should have been working before luck. That I did some tests myself, and I mentioned it in a video very briefly, but the loaded die has been working, and it definitely does give you the increased like rarity guns and stuff and everything. The items are definitely better if you run 1 to 4 die. It's actually really good. Maybe I didn't get that video out, but yeah, I know what you mean. That's just crazy. Have you checked out Dungeon yet, homie? No, but we will. I like to start caves. Great place to loot. We're probably going dungeon next. I think we have to. I feel like they've been on top of the updates lately. So dope. Yeah, I don't think there's ever necessarily been a bad update. There's been a controversial update, but they always do a crazy good job. But it does feel like every update recently keeps getting better and better. And now I feel like there could be an update that might be a little middling. And because of how well these more recent updates have been, I hope it doesn't upset anybody. Like, I think I'm talking to myself mostly here. I need to remember how lucky we're getting with these updates. If one of the future updates sucks, it can't be that bad. Like, we've had updates that were just like quality of life stuff and maybe one gun, you know? The first holiday update was the salamander added and some Christmas clothes. Actually, you know what? That was a pretty good update. They're really good at updates. It's like they're the only people that actually care that their game is in early access. I'm sorry, but that's what it feels like. It's almost every month, which is a crazy workload when they've already been paid for the game. People have already paid for the game. Every 2 months, nobody would have been mad. Every 3 months, a couple people would have been mad, but most people would have been understanding. So I don't know. It's bonkers. Okay, also, I finished the game. Let's go, dude. Now you can play Endless. Now you can let that shit run. Endless is my favorite thing to do in Sulfur. That's what I spend. If I'm playing the game leisurely, I just go for some high runs in Endless. That's all I'm doing. I like just being able to kill stuff right away. Not have to worry about, like, finding things and the exit. I could just run around in circles. I was re-relling earlier to get the guns. You sure? Dot, you should play me on Pokemon Showdown Gen 4. Nah, I deleted that game. That game was boring. Is that the mobile game where you, like, every day you can go to the ranch and get a free Pokemon? Because that was boring. I don't like that shit. Wait, this doesn't drop guns anymore? I got insurance instead? Some robbery, dude. Whatever. I'll sell the insurance, make a bunch of money. I sell insurance now. Dot, what's your favorite Pokemon? Mine's a tie between Metagross and Salamence. Everybody always asks that question. I don't necessarily have a favorite Pokemon, but a group would be like, I love Pikachu. All right, come on. I was a baby when I first started watching Pokemon. I loved Ash and Pikachu. I always wanted them to be my imaginary friends. That's like a deep cut childhood lore for me. If I could pick an imaginary friend, it would have been Ash and Pikachu. Like, I love those two, so for nostalgia reasons, it's impossible to not put them up there for me. But then also Gengar, Gardevoir. I love Gardevoir. She's just awesome. Mousehold and Tandemau are some of the more recent Pokemon that I really, really like. I just either love a Pokemon or I don't, you know? There's very few that I hate. I hate Shrubbish And the evolved version of him, the bigger pile of garbage, like that Pokemon sucks. But Salamence is sick, and so is Metagross. I like Salamence a little bit more, but Metagross is also dope. Update more chickens. Contrast Foxhole update. There was a chicken update. You're right. There was a while where all the Steam update threads was a bunch of rude comments every update, and I tried to spread some positivity for Sulfur. That's annoying. Come on, man. You could be playing any other early access game and be lucky to get a couple crumbs every 3 months, all right? Or just like a patch that's just bug fixes, and they call it the doctor update, you know? Like Siege started doing that crap. The only problem I have with ammo consume oils is that they consume clip ammo and not your spare ammo. I hate that I lose clip size. The clip size should stay the same while consuming spare ammo. There's very few cases where I want to use ammo consume chance. I'd rather it take more ammo from me, because that feels more in my favor. I'd rather the buff for that taking ammo. I just don't like that it's RNG. You know, just either maybe, I don't know. I don't want to get into that. There's too much good stuff to go on a rant right now. Witchfire and Fields of Mystery also have been really good about early access, but they're definitely the exceptions to the rule. But hasn't Witchfire been in early access for like 4 or 5 years? I love Witchfire. But I think it's been in there for a long time, dude. But I think they're close to being finished, right? Great game, though. I love Witchfire. 100%. I've seen games in early access with no updates for like a year. Wasn't it Pirate Software got in trouble for that shit, dude? No, that's the browser where you play competitive. Showdown is peak. What is Showdown? I don't even know what Showdown is. Hell yeah, I love the cartoon. Not gonna lie, I was a Digimon kid, but it's Pokemon. I guess I'd pick Mewtwo or Squirtle, but you gotta go the Squirtle squad leader, the one with the sick glasses. Fucking love that guy. I think if you AFK for a while, the gun inspection plays. It plays once. I saw that earlier when I was recording some B-roll. The gun inspect will happen like 30 seconds in and then not again, which might be annoying for me. Riolu, my goat. I didn't know that he was your favorite. Marissa's favorite Pokemon is Lucario. So that's actually dope, Crippy. You may have mentioned that before and I forgot, but I feel like I wouldn't have, because like if I get a Riolu card or Lucario card, I make sure to put it aside for Marissa. And actually, I have the golden Lucario from Mega Evolution. I opened like 3 packs of Mega Evolution, and the first pack I got was the golden Lucario card. Fucking crazy moment, dude. It was so hype in the kitchen. my wife and I were ripping. I think there's a chance of insurance instead of a gun. I got insurance before this update from that boss. I've had it give me insurance and a gun. I'm not sure if I've ever gotten just insurance, but I could be wrong. It's basic, but I like Umbreon. Shame all the cool alt art cards of it are astronomically price inflated. That's true. It's because a lot of people like Umbreon. It's a great Pokemon. Yo, Porygon is the best due to the seizure episode. Dookie Booty, that is a wild take. That's a wild reasoning. But Porygon is sick. Haunter is probably my favorite Pokemon design. Gengar should have been scarier. I can see where you're coming from, but like the episode in the anime, like really early on when they meet Ghastly and that whole line, they're kind of goofballs. So I could see why Gengar's like that. They're sillier ghost types. Oh, here they are. It's like brown. It's like a gray brown. Shove oil, excessive force oil, knockback +6, chance to consume extra ammo, does not increase durability. Ram oil. Knockback +6, minus 30% RPM. Shove oil. I'm not doing shove oil. I mean, I probably should get them all. We gotta catch them all. God damn it. Who do we got in here? Bill? Bill's not gonna help me right now. Bill, you're not helping me right now, bud. So let's put our enchantments in here and then save them for when we want to mix some magics and get the new guns and make a gun or something. We should probably keep this up here. I might put the compact sign on there and put this in here. I'm going to ruin this inventory, dude. I'm going to ruin it. Alakazam, for me, my brother told me Abra wasn't worth catching, but boy, did it pay off. It was worth catching, though. It was so exciting to catch it because you had to get it before it teleported. Oh, that's right. He can sell scrolls. Thank you for coming. We might be able to make one of the new ones, but we don't have anything to put it on. The Ripox and ammo oils is the weirdest thing ever. I am so excited for the Ripox. That the short they put out for that made it look hilarious. Trade Evos in Pokemon are worse than stage 4 ball cancer. Wow, geez, that you hate that. Witchfire has, but they've been following the roadmap pretty strictly. Yeah, I need to play it again. It's been a while. Google it, Dot. Google it. Google what exactly? I'm a fan of Type Null and Silvally for my favorite Pokemon. I like that they were part of the story. I always kind of get a kick out of Pokemon that are directly lined to the main, lined up with the main storyline. I find it hard to fall in love with legendary Pokemon. I don't even know what my favorite legendary or mythic Pokemon would be. That's hard to say. I like Mew. I think Mew is fun because it's so mischievous and like whimsical. So I guess that makes me fucking lame, but I do like that. I've always thought Mew was super cute. And like also like super powerful. So you can be cute and powerful like Grogu, bitch. Volcarona is great. Volcarona is cool. And also kind of slept on, dude. That's a good pick. What got me into Pokemon is the Deoxys movie. My first Pokemon game was XD Gale of Darkness. You're like one of 100 people that have played that game and not just watched videos on YouTube about it. My brother had it. My brother's older than me, and he had it. And it looked bad. I like Pokemon Coliseum. That game looked kind of bad. I didn't give it a fair shake, and I probably should have. Dude, that's sick. Pokemon just doesn't hit the same since red, blue, and yellow. That's not true. That's what I thought too, but you just have to play them. You just have to play them and maybe don't judge the entire line of new games by one game, if that makes sense. Like, if you're hesitant to play them, play Legends Arceus, and you could see... I think Legends Arceus is the best way to do a new Pokemon game. It's a shame they fumbled it with ZA. How does ammo consume chance work for guns like Arbiter or the single chamber shit? They don't do anything. Anything that's like one shot and you're done, just put as many of those on as you want. That's a little buff you get. Now, people will be flexing their like hyper rares in 5 years of collecting Pokemon cards. I only have 2 SIRs and 1 as a trainer. I got too many. I got binders full, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. But I've been collecting my whole life. Finally managed to get it on a stream while you're live. Awesome. Well, it's nice to have you. My name is Mo. How you doing, buddy? Also, Dot, what's your favorite evolution? Mine's Umbreon. Mine's Sylveon. I love Sylveon. For years, I was like, I'm a friggin' Jolteon truther. But then, literally, I had a revelation so big that I had to text my wife and be like, love, I think Sylveon is my favorite evolution. I don't know what it is about Sylveon. I just love the design, the ribbons, the pink, blue, white color. I absolutely adore that Pokemon. It's so cute. Another fine addition to my collection. Does not increase durability loss. Is one of my favorite tags in this game. We only get it so often, but I agree. It's so nice. Yo, they added Knockback. Nice. I remember you asking about that. Dude, Lucio Boop Gun. That's the main reason. I'm a big mobility player. Lucio Boop Gun. I cannot wait. Evolutions are so peak. It's a shame in Gen 2, Umbreon's moves, like many other Pokemon in early games, are complete ass. Umbreon used to be OP in Pokemon Go battles, which I was just talking shit about one of the mobile games. And, that's what you want to look up. It's Pokemon Showdown. I'll try to remember. Google Pokemon Showdown. I'll try to remember. Also, already figured out the scroll recipes. If I recall, I posted them in the general Discord if you don't want to figure out what needs what, but some are pretty obvious. I like to try to guess on a few of them, just for fun. As somebody who enjoys rocket launcher, Cry Missile is sick, dude. It sounds dope. Mew's my favorite mythic legendary. It's either Mew or I really like Celebi a lot too. And they're very similar Pokemon in their like kind of just like unknown, weird but powerful. Whoa, this looks crazy. Hold on. This is such a glow up, dude. This looks like a different game, bro. This is what this is what they envisioned? I hope we get this with the rest of the game. This looks crazy. This looks like we went from the prototype to next gen, bro. Oh my god, there's even like some sexy stuff involved. This is cool. I'm in. You've got cages and whips and shit, dude. Yes. Pokemon ROM hacks are where it's at. It's so nice to have actually challenging Pokemon gameplay. I don't think I've ever... I know, what? I played the Pokemon MMO. I don't know if you consider that a ROM hack. I think it was hacked, like, made through Fire Red and Leaf Green or something, or X and Y. I don't remember exactly, but I played a little bit of the MMO, the fan-made one. That was pretty fun. I'm surprised it's still around. My list of favorite Pokemon goes Riolu, Buzzwole. Bro, stop liking Buzzwole. It's such a weird Pokemon. Look, man, I don't get it. He's funny. Is it like for the meme, Crippy? Is Buzzwole for the meme? Because if he's for the meme, just say it, all right? And I won't be that mad. But what a weird-ass Pokemon. He's definitely the best of the weird Aloha region, like, time travel Pokemon. He's the best of those, but he's so goofy. How do you feel about the new entry to Castle? It took me a while to figure out what was going on there the first time. I immediately got a hang of it, to be honest. The old one was goofy, especially like because it was just like a hole in the wall and it was all like it just looked like shit. So I think it's important that it's there. But I did get lost underneath like the stairs. I got a little confused the first couple times. I would replay Arceus again if the intro wasn't fucking 20 hours of hand holding. Yeah, there's the hand holding, and then also I feels like that game has more cutscenes than most Pokemon games get. And they're really cool the first time, but I would be hesitant to run it back. 2 peas in a pod. I think if you use extra ammo chance on the single shot guns, it does not pull. It does pull from your reserves. Does it? I don't know. I haven't done that in a while. No, Sylveon pisses me off. On Pokemon Showdown, some guy demolished me with a Pixelate Hyper Beam Sylveon with Baton Pass Calm Mind. I'm sorry. That's not my fault. I've been grinding Pokemon Go recently. I get an itch for Pokemon Go every couple of years. But I don't know. I don't love it. I don't love it because it feels like when you go away and come back, your spawns are crazy. Like you're guaranteed a shiny in the first week and you're seeing Pokemon every Riot Oil. I'm into that. Knockback +8, spread +3. Riot Oil is crazy. Yeah, I don't like that. And then like that stops and then I feel blue balls. I just feel like it gets less interesting because I'm not seeing Pokemon after that first week. And I don't know. I think what they should do for Pokemon Go is what they should have done when COVID was going on. And that's like set up a home base or something where Pokemon can spawn in a specific area that you designate. I think that would make me enjoy it more because I can't always just leave the house. It's 110 degrees outside. You can love Pokemon even if it's weird people's Pokemon. It's not your fault someone just decided that they are hot. Bro's why are you bringing Vaporeon into this? Whoa, this is nice. It's very clean. I hope the rest of the game looks like this at some point. I already feel like Fortress looks really good. I think Desert could use a glow up, right? Town. Caves looks good. There's a couple areas that I think could use more of a glow up. I think Forest looks good too. But I think Town, right, could use a touch. I feel like Town's getting a little, I don't know. Well, they did the giant, like, chapel where the Abla house is. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I just played it too much. I love running Town. I think Town is really fun to play. No, bro, he is the truth. Best Ultra Beast and a demon for PvP. Bro, you talking about goddamn Pokemon Unite right now? Is that what you're bringing into this? Buzzswole is El Mosco, if you know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, people will do that with anything, I feel like. It doesn't even surprise me anymore. What is it? Rule 49 or whatever? I forgot. If you can make a sex thing out of it, you will. It's internet rules. Yeah, and you're right. It's disgusting, but also really funny. And you gotta play the joke once in a while. Competitive Pokemon Gen 9 is so hard to get the hang of. I'm just starting out, but Gen 4 OU is my main. So is Pokemon Showdown like an actual game or is it a modded thing? Because I feel like I haven't heard of this. I don't usually play Pokemon outside of my Switch. So if it's like a PC thing, I don't know. I also put my Switch in the closet. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Oh, secret area. Wouldn't take me long to find, dog. Oh, this is parkour heavy right now. Oh, this is tricky. This is actually a little tricky. I don't know if I should be breaking these. Hold on. I bet you if we get a good enough butt slide, we won't get up there. Holy shit. Uh-oh. This looks like no! Wait, what? Oh. I thought I was dead. And I get rewarded for a botched play. Hold on. I want to get up there. New secret areas? This is extravagant, bro. This is like so much crap here. I didn't know I need my dunce cap. You know, it's a great place for dunce cap for the old couch area. You know, where in the obelisk room. Where am I supposed to go for this? Oh, you know what? This might be a coyote time kind of situation. Can I hit the barrier, like the wood on the walls there, maybe? Let me see. Hold on, we're gonna figure this out somewhat. I'm not too bad at parkour. Not the GOAT, you know, that would be that guy from SpongeBob, the one that was #1. Okay, yeah, you can ride the wall a little bit. Nice, we did it. Not a new gun, so I actually am not very happy with that. I'm actually pissed now. Wait, hold on. What's this? I thought I broke the game. I'm not sure if that one's ready yet. Is that a troll place for if you're playing, like, multiplayer? Oh, shit, dude. Oh, I'm gonna kill a lot of people with that. Oh, dude, put a mine down. Tell your boy, it's fine. It's only enemies set it off. And then have them fucking die. Oh, just shoot it right when they walk by, dude. We're going. We have to. Someone's gonna die by me. 100%. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. Dot trying to act like he doesn't know what Rule 34, that's what it was. Rule 67. 34. No, I'm in the subreddit, dog. I know what it is. I'm in the joke one. I think 34 is anything goes. There's a specific rule for sexualizing things. I think 34 is anything goes. I don't know. I'm in a couple of them. For the meme, all right? For research. In my room. I locked the door. It's fine. Yeah, Town has great vibes and good play. It's my favorite place to test builds. I find myself defaulting to it a lot, unfortunately. And I feel bad for the other areas. If Forest had like a day-night cycle, I would probably like it a lot more, but I usually just use it to look for loot. It's a browser game in the beta, but there's thousands of users. A browser game, so it's probably not an official game. That's probably why I haven't heard of it. Yo, they got Bridge of Khazad-dûm. That looks like some Lord of the Rings shit to me. Is that what the Bridge of Khazad-dûm is? Dungeons looks crazy. Wow, yeah. It's like, just like when Minecraft did it, dude. So cool. You can select a competitive format. Search for people to play with, also on an ELO system. ELO. Yo, new dungeon looks dope. I agree. It looks sick. By the way, the Titanic Scroll can be used to cheese every single parkour in the game. The closest we came to world peace when Pokemon Go first came out. Didn't people get, like, killed? I know some people were getting in fights because people would be like, there's a Charizard over here. And then they go over there and they'd be like, just playing, it's a Caterpie. And then they would fucking beat them up. So I don't know if that was everywhere, but I believe there were fights going on here in Arizona. Unfortunately. Not with me. It did bring me closer to some of my siblings. I would go out with my brother and sister and play it, so that was cool. Smitty, Werber Jagger, Man Jensen. Dude, since I was a kid, I've never been able to say that name right. And you're throwing it in my face. Okay? All right? I can't say it. I'd love a town square zone where multiple traders could spawn an executioner's ground with a rare Novanian guard spawn or something. I've thought about I think it would be cooler in desert because it's the final big area in the game, but I've thought about that too, where an area where it's just all the traders in the game, and that way you'd have a better reason to play desert, and it could be like behind some sort of desert waterfall, like a secret area. You could talk to all the traders, stamps are there, you can do your quests and everything. I've thought about that too. I think that would be really cool. But then they released the Hollow Reality Projector, and I was like, shit. Well, I guess we don't need that now. Lol, momentary freeze had me worried too. No, I'm not weird, man. I swear. I'm weird, but I'm weird enough to know that I'm weird. I'm not doing nothing like that. I love my Pokemon. I would never want to disrupt that peace that I have with them, that I find with them. Not for anything. Yeah, no, that stuff is creepy. But also, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna king shame here. That stuff's weird. And if you're into that, you're fucking weird, dude. They're freaking it's like animals, pretty much, man. They're animals enough for PETA to hate them. All right. Now, PETA typically hates everything. Oh, dude, 2 chests up here, and I still can't find a new gun. We may have to try to force a kiosk spawn. We need her in the Hollow Reality Projector. That's the best way to do it. Okay, this is probably the room that looks the most like it used to. What was that? Did a dog just die? I think a dog just fell dying, dude. Let's, oh, well, yeah, this is gonna break. I could use a repair kit, but I also don't want to. Oh, they still hit me like that, huh? You bitch. This is good money. Honey. We're gonna go a little one-tapper here. We're gonna pull out the far side for this shit. Dude, I've been wanting to play SULFUR for when multiplayer drops. I'll play with you. Of course, Grippy, I'll teach you. I'll Sherpa you, bro. I know a thing or two in my 1,300 hours. I know a little bit of what's going on. I got you. And then I'll teach you how to play, and then you can teach Scar how to play, and then that's the world peace we're looking for. Rule 34, if it exists, there's a porno. Is that what Rule 34 is? Okay. Yeah, you're right. You sound very accurate with that. No, not official. Idea Sulfur OST tier list win. I've done it once before, and actually, when I did it, one of the music composers had a conversation with me in the comment section, and it was really cool. It was actually maybe one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to start doing interviews with the developers. I never really thought about it, but when he like opened up with me about the soundtrack and the inspirations, and he was just super chill. And he has a YouTube channel. If you could find the video, it's somewhere on my channel. It might be unlisted now, because I unlisted some stuff that I thought people wouldn't want in the algorithm, but there is a playlist with all the unlisted stuff, so anybody can still watch it. Because I don't delete videos, that's lame, but I'll unlist them, just to clean it up a little bit. But, yeah, he's super chill. Which is not surprising. I've yet to run into somebody from... that's been contracted or directly works with Perfect Random that isn't chill as fuck. What is this? This room looks crazy. This one looks like a damn maze. I'm not gonna lie. This... how do I even loot in here? This looks scary. I don't even know how many seeds there are. This... it feels like I'm supposed to be going up in this room. And I'm going down. Ooh. It's like that one picture where it's all the stairs and they're all fucked up. Like what Squid Game had and shit. That's always kind of weird. Now that you think about it, like, why did Squid Game have that room like that? What was going on there? The guy building it was a goofball. Yeah, exactly. You shall not pass. That scene is legendary. I didn't know the name. I couldn't remember the exact name of the area. Oops, big whiff. Ooh, weapon. All right, second M3 termite today, so I'll just uninstall real quick. Just gonna... whoa, big guy. You can't wait right there, buddy boy. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. You just survived a headshot. I'd love to know how. Please report to my office. The Pogo Summer was the last good summer, pretty much. When was the Pogo Summer? I don't really follow the news of it. I used to play it when I would work out. I would play the battle system and everything. And then pop some incenses and everything. I used to walk around my neighborhood when my baby was in a stroller. My toddler, he's a toddler now, but when he was in a stroller, I used to walk around and play a little pogo, but like I said, it gets a little annoying, a little too repetitive for me, but I used to like it. I could see myself going back, I just don't know when. And then, like, it's so heavy on the FOMO, dude. It makes it feel like you can't miss a day when it's an event, like one day. When it's like, you want me to, like, go outside in 110-degree weather? Fuck you, Niantic. Although I don't even think Niantic is... yeah, a lot of people died because they weren't paying attention. Got ran over. Yeah, I think that's more of a human conditioning and less on the game, though. OST tier list is actually a killer idea. Yeah, I did it once. Maybe we'll wait to 1.0 and I'll hit it again. I do want to see a 2x1 pipe shotgun where you literally slam a pipe with a nail into the primer of a shotgun shell to set it off. It'd have really high spread. Sounds like something Fallout 4 inspired. And I like those guns. They kind of... does anyone play on Steam Deck? It's fun to grind, not so much for boss fights. I don't play on Steam Deck, but I've heard some good reception for it. I'm 100% convinced PETA is a psyop from the meat industry at this point, even if it didn't start out that way. I feel like PETA just lets anyone in, and that includes psychopaths that steal dogs from people's porches. Like, I don't necessarily think they're the good guys. Sometimes they have the right idea, but I don't think that's an all-the-time thing. Which is unfortunate, because it's about animals, man. Desert needs more enemies. A corrupted antlion. Those snakefish, they ride a sand golem, perhaps. That's sick. MC Escher painting. Weird Room. Is that what it's called? Is Weird Room? That's a weird name, but I assume it's old. The Cousin OST goes way too hard for that fat lump of fecal mass. He has fecal mass in his pool, too. That's been confirmed. Wouldn't mind a map or something. Maybe not something super obvious, but you are here or something for bigger levels. I would love a huge level. I would love a huge, massive one-level area like a normal extraction game. Just one. Just one. Maybe one every year or something. I think that would be fun for people that are in, like, way post-game, like me. Like I said, I mostly just play Endless because I've already done everything. This is fun because this feels all brand new, and it is... massive. This is huge. But I would love like one or two of those kind of, standard extraction experience maps. Maybe they could do that with the snow one, where you have to like climb a mountain or something. That'd be cool. I don't know. I'm just letting them do whatever they want to do. Not that I had any say in that ever, but like, yeah, they continue to do a great job at this game. And I'm sure if they wanted to... Oh, hey, dude. These guys move too fast. I get scared. I get a little shy. Ooh. A shortcut? Nope. Not if I don't do it right. Hold on. Redo. Nice. There's so many more lootable spots. This is putting dungeon on the map as far as loot goes, in my opinion. Gotta check the waterfalls. Possible loot over there. What is this? Like a trap? Whoa, there's a trap. It's freaking Mario, dude. What the fuck? It's Mario, bitch. No way. We got Easter eggs. Dude, that's hype. That's so cool. They gave Dungeon so much personality, dude. I feel like pride for Dungeon right now. 2016, June 2016. Farsight is one of my favorite guns. It's arguably, if this is number one for a lot of people, it's probably because rifles are their favorite weapon class, because it is... I don't know if you can make a great reasoning for any of the other rifles being as good as the Farsight. This Farsight is incredible. I love it too. It's so good. How do I get out of here? I had to come up here. Oh yeah, there's other fun stuff over here. You could ride the waterfall. I'm gonna have to ride the waterfall. You missed your jump. You suck. Homie dot washed. Homie dot washed because he rode the waterfall. At least we're finding a lot of these secret areas. Didn't have to search too hard, far and wide. Too hard. Too hard would have made sense too. I don't know why I didn't just stick with that. I'm trying to find the new stuff. We found plenty of the new oils. Haven't done a lot of the crafting for... Did we look in his shit or not? I don't even know. I feel like we killed the dogs and walked away. Oh, man. I always do that. I always click the wrong one. Oh, yeah. We sold the crown. We gave my mans the crown that he dropped. I just put on a straight jacket not knowing what it would do, and now I can't do anything. Is there a way to fix? Just keep moving around. Just keep moving around, and it'll fall off, and then leave it behind. Just don't take it with you. All right? It's a meme. It's just a joke item. I love that they have items like that. Lots of personality goes into that kind of stuff. I wonder what that'd be like for a soul flock, though. Is it just, do you just get a new chest? I never find the straight jackets. Very rarely spawns for me, which I think is good. Quick meme. That and the blindfold are hilarious. Can I shoot the rope to make the bomb drop? No, I can do that, though. That's pretty hype. Bro, this is crazy design. There's too much stuff to loot. There's too much area. There's too many areas, dude. What the fuck? This is crazy. This is nuts. It doesn't even look like Dungeon. It's a much bigger and better improvement. I always liked Dungeon. I didn't think it was that bad. And the music is S tier for me. If we're ranking, yeah, Dungeon is S tier music for me. I think this song absolutely slaps. But this is just, I mean, what? Do we deserve this shit, dude? I don't know. How is Seb doing? He's doing good. He's the craziest person I've ever met in my entire life. So, and he likes that. He's a fan of being crazy. The collapsible guns are cool in general. Yeah. No, it's a really neat idea for any kind of design. I was giving context. Now, no, the name of the painting, I could see how that would be confusing. Sometimes chat gets too far ahead, so I try to add some context with the chat mess. Oh, you're good, man. You're good. We're just vibing, dude. Oh, how about a labyrinth-style level or map? I feel like we got that with this. Some of these rooms are, like, so big that I kind of feels labyrinthy to me. I always hated Dungeon, but this is bringing me around. Really, the only level I ever hated was Sewers before it was reworked. And now I kind of like Sewers. It's still probably my least favorite map. Unless you count the entirety of a map, then it would be Desert. I hate the boss fight. But it's like the one thing I don't really like in the whole game is that Desert Claws fight. Well, there's a couple things, but that's a big one for me. They could make a massive version of town and call it City, perhaps. Victor P with another great idea. That would be really cool. I don't know. I'm also cool if they never do that. I'm cool if they never do that. It's just I do like that kind of gameplay. And I could see why they wouldn't want to do that. Because, like, then people might not play the other levels as much. But at the same time, if I wasn't making content, would I play anything other than Endless? I don't know. I really like Endless. There could be a massive... just went through the update today, and good lord, the dungeon got a massive glow up. Yes, it did. It looks beautiful. Almost got DK'd. This is a complete overhaul. Dungeon is nuts. It looks amazing. I'm really hoping we see touch-ups for Town. I think Town could use a touch-up like this. I think it would really benefit from that. Or wherever else they want to do it. I've been playing around with the Beck 8, and I think that thing is a top... I think it's a top-tier pistol, not gonna lie. I agree. Beck 8, I think when I did my gun ranking on the Yappy Dot, I believe what I said is, what is this shit? Wait, what is this? This fucking Rancor? What is this? Someone else go. I don't want to go. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. It's Daddy. What is this? Ah! He's too small. There we go. Who else, huh? Just the two of them? But the gate's still down. Do I just leave? I think I leave. Can I open the gate? Oh, I can open the gate. What the fuck? I thought Master Blaster was going to show up, dude. Also, I have a theory that Forest isn't finished yet. Because there's that Easter egg in the cannibal house. And there's a chest behind the door. So I think we may see... We need to come back here with a dunce cap, dude. We may see some additions to Forest at some point. At least in theory. Because... What is that? This is kind of scaring me a little bit. Oh, it's just you over here goofing around, dude. He's just goofing. I think you should be able to Goomba stomp enemies while wearing the straight jacket. A little... Yeah, that's what we need right now. Is a straight jacket buff. What would be the buff? You know what the buff for the blindfold could be? It could be an homage to Daredevil, and you get increased melee damage. But then people could just, like, walk up to somebody, then put on the blindfold, take it off when they're done with their fight. But I think that would be kind of a fun homage. Even if they could just do, like, 1% melee damage. You know, just for the buff. Just because we love Daredevil. We love Daredevil around here. That doesn't... I don't trust that. Look at the chains. Look at the chains, dude. No. No. I don't trust that. Do I look like I trust like that? I have a defib. Let's just go. We good? Okay, wait. I mean, am I crazy to think that that was going to fall on me? I don't know. Okay. I honestly thought I was about to get fucking rocked. It looked like it. It looked like prime rocking territory. This is so much more detail than the areas that seem to have been touched up. These are brand new chunks for sure. Some of those you could tell were like touch-ups and just like kind of improvements. This is all brand new. Okay, more secrets. I'm loving the looting here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I honestly didn't think you could get up here. And I let him hit me. Okay, lost a straight jacket, then got jumped by 3 dogs and died. No! Goblin City win. I mean, Script mentioned it. There was the City of Gaba or whatever. He's mentioned it before. I'd love to see Script's friggin' Papa, Mama. I would love that. I'd like more regions with goblins. Yeah, that could work. Or, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I want to see the Android region. I know that. That's where my mind is going when we talk about like enemy region specific areas. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get an Android one eventually. Yo, mini boss and dungeon. I thought Master Blaster was showing up for sure, dude. Gabba could be good for the NPC area idea. Could be. And oh yeah, what if it was only goblins, dude? That would be really fun actually. I wonder if they have names like Goblin in Caves 5. Oh, like the Barrel Boy mini boss. Yeah, and then his cousin, he's not Script's cousin, right? But he should be. I wonder what happens if I bring a friggin' dunce cap to make jumps like that. We need to bring a dunce cap, very clearly. This is only Dungeon 2. I'm so confused how this is only Dungeon 2 and we've done so much. And I wish I brought a dunce cap. I almost want to leave, come back and get a dunce cap and do this again. Enter the Terror Dome, dude. Yo, wow, I'm really impressed with just the sheer number of awesome new rooms. Yeah, and that felt like specific maybe to Dungeon 2, right? We'd have to run it back to see if that's always there. But if that's just a random room that can generate with just a weird Coliseum fight, that's incredible. That makes the run feel a lot more worth it. As someone who's played Dungeon way too many times, that's super cool. Rudolph's nose buff win. What do you mean? It's like the only item that changes the color of the game and you can still play, and it's sexy. What buff does it need? I don't know. Should add a Rudolph set, to be honest. Am I opposed to a Gimp outfit? Fuck no, bro. I'm right there with you. I agree. Fuck the samurai helmet. We want Gimp outfit, please. Would anyone... I doubt anyone's complained like, dude, why can't I be a full Gimp in Sulfur? What the fuck? Gimps are inherently religious. And this is a Christian game. Looks more like a missile than a chandelier. Shoot the chains. I thought about shooting the chains. Did I shoot them? I feel like in my brain I did. I may have not actually followed through with it, but I definitely thought I did. My bad. We'll see it again. We have to. Scary room, though. Maybe I thought about it, and then I was like, nah, I'll just fucking leave. It's not really a gun that's meant for anything other than endless, and I'm whiffing a lot of shots because of that. I think I need to just repair kit my old boy. Get my old boy back in the mix. My favorite gun, my Catacoil. Let's do it. I'm whiffing too many shots today. I'm just in too chill of a mood. I like that gun for endless, where I can kite in a straight line, turn around, snipe people. That's why it's got the sniper scope on it, alright? It's not really meant for bitches that get up in my face. How would they add new levels at this point? Pre-post-game or post-game? I think they'd have to do post-game. I would love if, like Canyon, there's Canyon in the dev mode. You could load into it, but it doesn't do anything. I would love if Canyon was a second hub. You have the church hub, then you have the Canyon hub, you know, and then we use the Canyon hub for a year or two, and then maybe a third hub if they still want to keep going. And you could just travel from hub to hub, increasing the areas, you know, because we do have the car, right? We all know about the car. They could add side level like Hidden One in old Mario games, or we could just jump into a painting like the Super Mario 64. Not gonna lie, the Broncos should have had a full flip style shooting like Terminator 2, giving it better RPM to make it a little less shitty. Oh shit, Zombie Slayer, thank you. Hey Dot, small heads up, don't put a sniper scope on Long Boy. Caused some error when I went back to the menu, and now I can't load up my main save. This is a major bug. I hope they address it soon. Thank you for the super chat, but I feel like I should be super chatting you. What the fuck? I hope you backed up your game, dude, but thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for letting me know that. Also, that's really bad and super random, dude. I really want new, harder areas that require level 5 guns to survive. Endless is nice, but it's too much of a loot goblin to not spend too much time managing my inventory. I love Endless. I'm not gonna lie, I do love Endless. What did I miss? Hi, chat. Lots of stuff, man. Lots of stuff. We found some of the new oils, but that's it. But just exploring dungeon is taking up a bulk of my time right now. Gimp outfit should give damage bonus based on missing health, dude. Yeah, I'm a fellow masochist, eh? Sick idea, actually. That's awesome, but what does luck do? No one knows. We still don't know. They could do what Dead Cells did and do alternate paths. I don't actually... Lol. Something about looting, I think. Oh, and Dungeon got a huge globe. Whoa, whoa, Miss Eve, thank you so much for the gifted subs to Zombie Slayer, the Mr. Froman, Flux W, Frosty Plays, and Kark Otello. Thank you guys. Seriously, you guys don't have to do anything but keep me company and just like chat it up about Sulfur and everything else. I appreciate you guys so much, and doing extra stuff like that. Thank you. That's incredible. I really do appreciate it. I don't think we know... Gonna need to wait for people to test, I guess. I sadly didn't. I had the same thing happen to me. Oh, I'm so sorry, Zombie. That sucks. I keep expecting the holes in the ceiling to be places you can jump in. I thought about it. But I think there's a couple of those before this, and I tried jumping in them a couple times like an idiot. I would love if luck increased the proc chains of stuff like petrification. Ooh, that's a good idea. Love y'all. You're the best. The whole Sulfur community in general is the nicest people, dude. Oh, it could increase the crit chance. I know I don't have to. I just want to show my support. It's just like what I say at the end of every video. You don't have to, but you do it anyways. And that's because I guess you like good karma. And I never believed in karma until like this last like 2 weeks. Now I firmly believe in karma. And it sounds weird, but like something really good happened that I can't talk about at the moment. Not for a while, because I don't know how good it is yet, you know. And then, like, since that good thing happened, just like a bunch of bad stuff keeps happening. Like weird little things keep happening. I'm like, is karma balancing out right now? Because if that's the case, I'm fine. Because I'm just appreciative of the big thing that happened. So the little annoying stuff doesn't bother me as much. But it just seems so frequently. Hey, Kyle, thank you for the membership, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, it could increase the crit chance. That's maybe, but I feel like we already have oils to do that, so I don't know. I know I don't have... Oh, sorry. It didn't brick my save, but I lose my long boy. Oh, no, dude. And I'm hearing a constant ringing in my ear. I continue to forget to find that and turn that off. There it is again. Well, this makes possibly losing my main save somewhat better. Yo, Dot, been watching your content for a couple months now. Thanks for all your hard work, brother. The best Sulfur content on YouTube. Justin Smith, thank you. Dot found $1 million. Yeah, I found $1 million, and I can't talk about it yet because I haven't built a bunker underground to hide from people that would probably take $1 million from me. You're correct. Thank you, man. I do a lot of stuff every day, including clean my whole house, play with my son, take my son places, and do all this stuff. So, you know, having the time, finding any time to work on videos and content in general is more my wife letting me do this instead of, you know, she's amazing. But, yeah, I don't know. So it always feels really good when people say that because I do try really hard and I could probably get the videos out a lot quicker, but I like to try things. I don't want to do the same videos every time, so I appreciate anyone who watches them. Because some stuff might look bad or dumb, but I really try to make it good and maybe spent 4 or 5 hours on it. I can't get into specifics on that, but there has been times where I'm like, oh, that still looks like shit. But I have to keep going. I can't stay here and do that anymore. So, yeah, I appreciate that, man. Thank you. There really isn't a better Sulfur creator out there. Well, you know what? Shirt is great. I love Shirt. Shirt makes some great stuff. And there's some new Sulfur creators coming around. I know Rangliff has been posting Let's Plays and everything. A Pair of Hands has been doing some shorts videos. He's pretty funny. He's got like, he does like the gun reviews. I know at first he was asking for a script plushie from Perfect Random. I'm not sure actually if he knows that there's tariffs and he won't be getting anything from Perfect Random. I can't remember if he ever mentioned that. How do I get the fuck out of here? Is it over here? Oh, yeah, it's got to be. Dude, here's your labyrinth, bro. This is kind of going nuts. Whoa. He's glitching a little bit. I'm scared to go into some of these. All right. I see you, Perfect Random. I see you. This is kinky. It's a sex dungeon, confirmed. I had my suspicions when the first thing I saw was the cages, but that confirms it. This is 100% always supposed to have been a sex dungeon. That's why we have the Rudolph's nose. That's why the used rubber is edible. Confirmation is everything, and we just received it. Incredible job. Hot Pockets plus homie.stream equals Nirvana. Dude, we gotta tell the Buddhists you figured it out. Oh, homie, when's the fanfic coming? We haven't forgotten. I talked to Shirt about that, and he said he's busy for a while, and I was like, all right, we'll reconvene, I think in September is what we said, to start working on it. So I'm sorry, but he's busy at the moment. And obviously, I'm going to be busy a little bit now, too. No, karma doesn't work like that. Karma is more about things you do and how world returns it. When you do bad things, more things come. If you do good, more good come. I think there's different interpretations of karma. And I'm not being literal. I don't literally believe in, like, little, I don't know, like invisible sprites that are making my life easier or harder, or whatever that would be. I don't believe in that stuff, but it's just optimism. It's fun optimism. I like to be optimistic. Hope the fam is doing well, Dot. This new update is so fun. Love these makeup-esque revamps to old areas. It's a great idea. And especially because they don't have to do that, but I think they're trying to impress the next group of people, which would be the console people. And I think consoles is going to be crazy impressed when they get the hell out of caves, man. He hit the jackpot, $100 trillion. Yeah. And then I hit the $100 trillion. Now I'm building a secret water base with a sulfur-inspired room. It's like, I'm going to spend all trillion to build a dungeon underground. Not a sex dungeon, though. Sorry. I got a wife and kid. They're not going to like it, but it's $1 trillion. Actually, they probably would like it. Whenever I load in my save, it stops at executing spawn point, player node, 8 out of 10. Have you tried to pull the backup? There's got to be somebody in the Sulfur Discord that would know what to do. And if Sklet finds out about it, he's going to want to help right away. Booberry is the GOAT. Booberry Bat is the GOAT. Is all the dungeons reworked, or is it like some new rooms got added and some rooms got deleted? All of it has been completely reworked. Not one area is the same as it was before. Everything has changed. I always loved Sulfur, but your videos gave me the motivation to try out silly guns and not hoard oils to never use. Finally, 100% achievements 2 weeks ago. Thanks, homie Dot. Bro, I got you. You know what? You bring me the good fortune, I'll bring you the Sulfur content. I just like... There's a secret that... I don't know if it's a well-kept secret, but one of the reasons I love making content on Sulfur is the dev mode, because I can get like these wacky camera angles and shit. And if it wasn't for that, I think I wouldn't have as fun. I still would make Sulfur content because people like it, but I wouldn't have as much fun doing it. But the fact that I can like get these weird angles by going to dev mode, turning off my FOV, and like kind of like shooting a scene from a movie or something, and just be really creative with it makes... oh, I guess vendors love spawning here now. I don't really need any food right now. But it makes making videos on it so much fun. And, oh, shit. I shot too many times. It was easier with the far side. I know now. I think there was a crack wall up here last time, but nothing here this time. Did we come from up there? I feel like we came from up there. Let's keep moving. We need to get the guns, dude. We've been at this for a minute now. Hour and a half already, dude. We got to keep moving. One used condom. W wife. W father. W content creator. Oh, stop gassing me up. Don't forget Rat Holding Cheese. His videos are works of art. I haven't seen him in a while, man. I hope he's doing good. I need to hit him up. Him and I used to be in each other's DMs talking about movies like every day. I don't know what happened. I need to hit him up. But we were always talking about movies together. Rat Holding Cheese is a real... Yeah, there's used condoms, and you can eat them. Well, you can't, but it says they're edible. Rat Holding Cheese is a real one. I don't know where he went, though. Hasn't been answering my DM. You and me the same, bud. You and me the same right now. Americans are more puritanical about sex than Europeans too. Something to consider. True, but I also feel like this stuff. I don't. The only thing I wouldn't like want my son. I wouldn't want him seeing like hardcore shit like that. But I'm okay with him knowing what sex is and everything like that, whatever. But like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not a prude by any means for anything. A used condom, that was a devious misinput. Dot's gonna make all the sulfur guns IRL. Wait, what is it? I use condom. I didn't even see that first. Dot's gonna make all the silver guns in IRL with that Jack port, dude. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna hire Donk Quad and Zatura to do that for me. I'm gonna steal them from Perfect Random to make the guns. You know what? I'll pay if I have $1 trillion. I'm gonna steal them and Sklet. I'm gonna make them abandon Sulfur. And sorry guys, and they're gonna make me all the guns in real life and then get back to Sulfur. Sorry guys. Where would this backup be? I think it shows my name. Okay, let me see if I can pull up on the other one. I don't wanna dox myself here. Yeah, it does show my full name. So you would want to, whatever your name of your computer is, app data, local low, perfect random Sulfur. Let me copy it without my actual username and put it in chat. This looks so sus. Let me just do this. That's where you should be able to find it on your PC. But whatever your name is, not my name. Don't put my name. Stop doxing me. Anyone know how to mod Sulfur? Been trying to figure that out, but I'm mega dumb. Just use Thunderstore. Thunderstore has been updated with a bunch of mods, and some of them work, but there's a new update today, so it probably broke a lot of them. I've been playing the demo on Xbox again after 200 hours on PC, and I found Augusta and Rector. Wait. Oh, okay. You're back on Xbox. I totally read that and then forgot about it after I read going back to demo, which is crazy. Are there multiple saves from various points in my game? You should be able to extract something like that, but there is a profile backup in that area, in that folder. You should be able to find a backup somewhere. So delete the one that's messed up, and then if you delete it, it should load the backup. It should. All right? I'm not saying if you kept opening it over and over and over again, you might be fucked. But this is why I recommend to save backups. Even though we have multiple saves now, keep backups. I have a video on it. I show exactly how to do it. You basically pull most of the things from that area, that folder, and then move it to your desktop. There's your backup. It's not very complicated. Pretty sure local. Slanish update win. What is Slanish? Should be a rolling backup folder. Whoa, pal. Don't make me dox you, pal. Full jokes. I can dox you too, you son of a bitch. Not gonna lie. Well, I can't. I'm joking. It's a joke. Not gonna lie. I was thinking about Perfect Sulfur working with an airsoft company to bring 1 or 2 guns to life. Dude, don't tell them that because they love their merch. I know Sklet was saying that he wanted to do scratch and sniff in a physical edition of the game where you could get like scratch and sniff cards for Sulfur or some shit. Like, the way he explained it was insane, but he was very passionate about it. App data is usually hidden unless you show hidden folders. Insane in a good way. I can't remember if Steam Cloud has any options for restoring, but maybe that could be a thing too. Hopefully. I just love that everyone's trying to help you right now. That's awesome. Slanish Warhammer 40K. I've not played any Warhammer, so I don't know about that. I played Space Marine 2. That was fun. I played a lot of the PvP, and I enjoyed it. But Krav Maga, what the fuck? Krav Maga, I guess that makes sense for pushback, knockback. Oh, disables aiming. That's mine. That's the one I wanted. Because I don't need to aim. You don't need to aim, guys. Come on, let's be real. Whoa. It's another church. Dude, this amulet room, this is Witchfire. We were talking about Witchfire. This is some Witchfire-ass shit, bro. This is creepy in a great way. I like this a lot. This reminds me of the area in Witchfire where you go down in and there's like the tome or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Anybody who's played it in the main hub, that reminds me of it. This is kind of giving Witchfire. This is the collab we've been waiting for. I feel bad that we haven't found a gun yet, though. I want to find one of the new guns, man. Especially the Ripox Mowlock, because I helped make that gun come to life. That's so cool. Does Dot know about Warhammer Chaos Gods? No, I'd like, outside of Space Marine 2 PvP, I have like no experience in Warhammer, dude. My brother-in-law probably does, but I'm not him. I'm not Himothy, dude. Everyone wants to say I'm Himothy. I don't even know Warhammer. I don't know anything about it. I wasn't exposed to it. I really wasn't. Luminary Toaster showed me Space Marine 2, and I really did like the PvP stuff, but I don't think a lot of people, like other people did. But I thought it was fun. I like the grind of it. It wasn't too bad. What is that? I shot his toes. I shot his piggy wigglies. Okay, wait. This might be that area again. It definitely feels... This feels like such bait. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought we died. I thought it was about to say, like... You rolled a fucking 10 and it squashed you. That looked really dangerous for a second there. I think we need a ladder up. Ladder, it'll be stairs. There they are. I thought we died when the thing came up, dude. A scratch and sniff. What the hell am I going to smell? Well, it is a heavy food game. There's lots of food in this game, but maybe they used rubber. I wish I could be new to Warhammer again. Goblin ass? I mean... Probably the twerker ass, if anything, bro. Warhammer books are great sometimes. Fellas with a heavy heart, I think I'm fucked. No. That sucks. What is that gun in your inventory? Which one? The Farsight? That's my Farsight. You want the build? I was kind of saving that build, but I might be able to flash it on screen real quick if you want it. Backup is fucked. If some people don't know, typing app data into the start menu and using enter takes you there off rip. I'm not sure how to look at game files either. I wanted to make backup save, but couldn't figure it out. I have a video on it. It shouldn't be unlisted. It should be Sulfur players should do this now. I wish I had the link for you directly right at this moment, but I do break it down in how to back up, why you should back up. It's only like 5 minutes long. It's actually, I think, my first tutorial I ever did. So it's a little rough, but I do show where to go, and it should all be there. Somebody asked me to make it because they couldn't figure it out, and so I did it real quick. You could use dev mode to get your stuff back. It might be but it might be teased. That is true. That's a great idea. At the very least, you can do that. I'm not going to fully restart. That's fair as well. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. What does +8 knockback mean? I don't know. We need to build a gun. I hope we have some kind of community event where multiplayer comes out. We would love to play with some of y'all. I'm planning on it, for sure. This is the Farsight. I'm going to show it for a second because I had this gun prepared for a video because it's really good. But then I don't know if I could do the video anymore because this update. I don't want to explain it because I still might do it. But there was the build. Hopefully you can go back in time and snapshot it, screenshot it if you want to try it out. I'm dev modding all my shit. Whatever you got to do, man. That sucks, though. Check out the orcs from Warhammer 40k. I think you'd like them the most. I feel like someone's told me that before. I haven't seen that gun before. Oh, it's from the Desert Update. Zatura made it, actually. Zatura made the 3 foldable guns. Hi, Zatura. I'm starting a new save, and I'm dev modding all my shit and the story. Fuck, dude. At least you could skip to the end of the story. I would give yourself some free stamps and a bunch of money, too. I would definitely give yourself something, a little bonus. Maybe like 5 free gold lasers for the inconvenience. I'm not gonna lie. Not that I do that. I haven't done that because I have not been fucked like that since I lost my Sulfurs. And even then, for the meme, I made sure to grind out the Sulfurs again. It took me like 3 months, but a save deleted mine. Just like a new update just deleted the Sulfurs off my feet. And that's the worst I've been hit by that kind of stuff. But, yeah, that shit sucked. A lot of people are getting that bug at the moment, though. It's just like random shit disappearing from their inventory and just being deleted. It was a while ago. Yeah, definitely give yourself something a little nice. I would say at least a golden laser or 2. You deserved it. You deserve it because you're having to go through this shit. If you want. You don't have to. I looked at the video. Our files are different. Those are older, but it is the same concept. You just move them down. Just the ones that you could like open up and rewrite in them, you just move those. That's it. They look a little different, but it's the same concept. Everything in that folder, you just have to move. You just copy and paste it. I think you have a tutorial on how to backup saves in one of your recent tier lists near the end of the video. Really? I don't even know. I've been playing with around with Pure Fusel, forgot how fun it is. It is a fun gun. It's a good cosplay gun, RP gun. I love the sounds of that gun. I'd love to play with some of y'all as well. This community is so friendly, upgrading for my laptop soon as well. Hopefully 60 FPS. I'm hoping we get friendly fire, and then we got to hold some 1v1 competitions. We have to. So for 1v1s, we go hard. And they don't have to implement like a straight up, God, I just botched it completely. They don't have to implement like any matchmaking or anything. Just like put friendly fire there and let us 1v1. That would be really fun. Especially in an area like this, dude. This is like prime 1v. Look at this. Just fucking shoot your boys, explode them and shit. I love that. I'm a competitive person, so I would very much love that. I'd love to be a part of one, and also I would definitely host them too. That would be fun too. You know, let other people duke it out. Get into dev mode, fly around them, watch them fight, get angles on the shit, dude. Like we're playing like some Forge and Halo back in the day. Dolphin 99, get the fuck out of here, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. The orcs have latent magic powers that make what they believe come true, so they paint flames on cars and they go faster. There's cars in that with orcs? Is it like that movie Bright? I know people hated that movie. Damn, I haven't seen this spiral staircase room during testing. It's cool. That's like the second time we've been there. So far, my favorite is the Hell and Back, but I only got 10 hours of the game. Hold on. Wait. Dude, Hawkaxe, thank you so much for the gifted subs to Hawkaxe, wait. You can gift a sub to yourself? Wait, why is that a thing? But that's cool, though. You deserve it, dude. Maya Hacks, Squeakiest Chair, Dank Memes, and Thimble Crimble. Thank you. Thimble Crimble is that's a fun name to say. Thank you so much for gifting those subs. Once again, you guys don't have to do any of that. I seriously appreciate it. You designed the Nightlily. That was Don Quad. They need to put windows in there so ship can breathe. Yes, dude. I once made an Augusta with a tactical oil and flat damage increasing oils, and it carried me all the way from castle to the end of the game. Makes sense? Flat damage oils are crazy on shotguns. I'm astonished that one can put this much energy into one game. I think some of it comes down to being there since the beginning. Like, the first time I played it was 2 days before it went into early access, because they offered me a key, and I've been playing it since, the start of early access, so to watch it grow is part of playing it to me, to just see what they do. Because I think Perfect Random are genius developers, and this must have been what it was like when Bethesda was coming into their prime. I don't want to gas anybody up that much, but I don't know anyone who's doing it better. I can't give you a developer who's doing better than this right now. I think the Far Far West guys are really good. Far Far West is very, very good, and they're doing some great stuff over there too. I'm certain you'd be able to branch out. Surely you must be somewhat bored. I've done a couple of videos outside. We just played Mad Jack a few days ago. It was like 5-6 days ago, maybe a week ago. So, and we had fun with that one too. I gave away a couple keys for it. Toxic Waltz, what's up, dude? And I do occasionally break away and do videos on other games, like what was it, Luna something, Luna Abyss. I beat that, did a review on that. I do like breaking away when I can, but Sulfur's been getting so much content that there's been no time to break away and really play anything else because I'm still going over everything. And the gun showcase series is super fun to make. I really like making those videos because they're not always about Sulfur. I'm learning about guns. I'm learning about guns in media and researching, learning new terms and things I didn't know. And they're really fun to make because of that. Borderlands has a duel system where you can melee someone to start a duel. That would be really neat. Yeah. That's the one I always think of because you slap them and then they have to accept the fight and it's a 1v1. But I don't know. If I'm already playing with you, we should just be able to turn friendly fire on and kill each other. Okay, I found a rolling backup from the incident. I'm going to try and make this work. Please let us know if it works. It would be nice to have a simple choose a chunk to do PvP. That would be cool. Even if we have to do it in dev mode. Love your shit, fam. Never seen you live. Well, I'm glad you're here, Toxic Waltz, and I'm glad you watch my shit. Because I like making that shit. Idea, a speedrun challenge or something. Who can get to X-Boss fastest with a randomized gun build? Who's got... I gotta go after Shirt again? Dude, just Shirt and I need to lock horns one more time? Toxic Crusader scroll basically helped me beat the entire hardcore game. Then I just need a boss killer, and that was it. Crusader's really good, especially on like automatic weapons and shotguns. I found and shotguns. I think it got nerfed 6 or 7 months ago, but I really like it on a corpse maker. I think I made a corpse maker build Crusader, and it's really good. I mean, 3D Project Red is hard to match given their size. Yeah, but they have had their hiccups already. You know, Cyberpunk when it first came out was really bad. But Witcher 3 is one of the best games I've ever played. Witcher 3 is one of the best games I've ever played. That was a game where I was dating my wife, but we weren't married or anything. I was living at my own house, and I was... Basically, I didn't have a lot of responsibility, but I was still getting 3 hours of sleep every night until I beat that game. Everything in that game, because it was so good. And respect, they're a Polish team, too, so I fucking love them for that alone. I'm going to get Far Far West when I get the better PC. I don't think you need a great PC to run it. It shouldn't need that crazy of a PC. It's honestly really good performance-wise. Getting that big without corruption is quite a thing. You don't want to know how many hours in old school RuneScape I have. Yeah, there's just some games that you latch onto, too. It just happens. Yeah, I'm really impressed by PR's community engagement. They actually listen to us, and they'll talk to you, too. I mean, if you go in the Sulfur Discord, Sklet is a yappy motherfucker, all right? You go in there, and he'll talk to you about just about anything. He's super chill. They're all really chill. By the way, homie, you should try a Dolphin 99 with either beam gun or ice beam. It's nuts. I haven't even found... I need to find some of the new guns, damn it. But doesn't Far Far West, run really good at low end? Yeah, it should be fine. Far Far West is an incredible game. And optimization-wise, I don't think I ever had a single issue on my end. I don't have the craziest rig, but, it's not... Yeah, it's not, super low. It's probably in the mid-range. And, yeah, dude, nothing. The save lives. It worked. Zombie Slayer... Thank you for the super chat, and I am so goddamn... I got my mouse over here. I'm going to give that a like. Thank you so much. I should be liking all those. My bad. Thank you so much for that, and I am so happy you didn't just have to go into dev mode and tediously spend 4 hours getting all your shit back. That's sick. Damn, I said this on PS5 already. Looks like it. I never really thought about it because it looked locked at 144 FPS at max settings for me. It should... Yeah, I don't know. It runs great. Have you seen Kentucky Ballistics? Awesome channel for guns. One that I've been going to frequently is Forgotten Weapons. Because of the guns that they use in Sulfur, Forgotten Weapons is great because they're one of the few channels that actually covers really weird and obscure guns. They were really good for the Blackwater video. But I may have seen Kentucky Ballistics. I'm not sure if I used any of their content. I always make sure to give credit during content that I steal from somebody. Not steal, but I put it in the video, unless they already have a watermark. Oops. Which they rarely do. Hey, it's the go-to guy for Sulfur content is quoted by Perfect Random. What's up, Nana? Glad I could catch you live and love all the good vibes. Much love. Well, I appreciate you coming through, and I appreciate the hell out of the homie that does the Perfect Random YouTube channel. He is super chill. Y'all should definitely be following them and watching the shorts that he makes, because that shit is like cinema. And the guy is really nice. I just made the craziest build with beam gun scroll on the Songbird gun game, but fast. Pretty much, huh? Wow, 6 or 7 months, I'm in pain. I was thinking of toxic lobotomy. Actually, I actually never had any real issue with 1.0 CP 2077. I didn't hate it, but it was buggy. It was like super buggy, and I didn't like the story. I didn't think the story was very good, which sucks because The Witcher 3 story was incredible, like from start to finish. I mean, the Baron mission alone was insane. So I don't want to rant about that. Sure, the 2700X had to work hard in the most populous areas, but it still managed 60 plus FPS with my 3070. The main issue I had was running out of VRAM, dropping to a steady 5 to 10 FPS at times. I love Cyberpunk. When Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 came out, I only slept like 5 hours. I've heard that game's really good. I need to give it a try. I tried Far Far West on release, but was refunded. The gunplay feels so lifeless compared to Sulfur, which is what I'm used to with shooters. I think it's more... It's definitely got an arcadey vibe, but building in that game is really fun. In the progression system, the meta progression in Far Far West is just how you should do meta progression. If you love meta progression of all kinds, you'll love Far Far West. They did it the right way. Kind of why I bought my 7900 XTX. I did not regret it. It was also $400 cheaper than 40. Dude, the market is so fucked right now. I was thinking of building another PC, and then I remembered the price of RAM. It's just sad. Let's fucking go. OMG, they moved all the gun racks outside. I almost wept like a baby. I was so confused too, especially because Arthur was sitting on the wrong side of the room. My laptop's graphics card, I basically non-existent, so I don't know how important it is. Only game-breaking bug I had in 1.0 CP2077 was hitting a window with melee and getting sent to another universe backwards at light speed. For me, it was a lot of crashes. I was getting crashes and just frame drops from random stuff clipping into each other. And just the gunfights, the AI was bad. They've redone it all, and it's great now. But it was... I'm with the people that... It was bad at first. The weird thing is that Longboy without a scope is perfectly fine. You gotta love gun Jesus. That sounds familiar. Beam gun is great on the Songbird because the durability is so high, and lowering the RPM as the mag empties doesn't really happen. Plus, the damage is still insane. The Songbird is the best. I love that gun. But either ways, I'm now going to sell this cursed gun. Yeah, definitely get rid of that right now. I know I've tested it plenty before release. Oh, yes, I'm somewhat of a gun nerd. Forgotten Weapons is an A++ resource. Yeah, plus the dude seems like super chill. And he doesn't always just do them in his living room. I've seen some where he's at like a convention center or something, and he's like got extra stuff to show off. And I've actually gone to his stuff for some B-roll and then watched a full video because... He's just cool. He's cool like that. Hank, don't abbreviate cyberpunk. Hey, what is that reference, bro? I just kind of can't with elves as male protagonists. I just find them hilarious. What about Legend of Zelda? He's kind of like an elf. You know, Link's elfish, right? The only bug in CP77 was... Wait, yeah, we don't abbreviate. Yeah, no, stop abbreviating that. He's right. I see what you're saying now. Was cars being unusable, so I walked in... No, I almost had a really bad... Let's move on. So I walked in, ran everywhere, and maxed out my athletics so quickly. Metamorph scroll on the bar. Dude, there's so much chat. We need to beat dungeons so we can go try to make some of these things. Like, so non-threatening, it's laughable. I played Far Far West with Dot. The shit was fire. I recommend playing with some friends. It helps a lot. I played until I beat a Nightmare solo run, and then I was like, okay, that was really freaking hard, and that made me feel like I beat the game. Like, I beat the game. I did a Nightmare solo run by the edge of my seat. It was really scary and really difficult. Couldn't believe I did it. And, yeah, after that, I was like, I'll come back eventually. But I'm not going to do better than that. And if you've tried a Nightmare solo run in Far Far West, it is not easy. You don't get your boys to bail you out. Very, very tough. You could die really quickly, and you need some really good RNG. Very fun, though. I would play it again if I had more time. But that's why I like Balatro right now, is I can just play it on my phone. But I am about 100 Jokers away from getting them all gold, so I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Probably something on the Apple Arcade, because I have that. It's like $6 a month or something. And the games are like real games. I hate to say that, but there's a lot of mobile games on the Apple Store that are just shit. They get boring or ask for way too much money. The arcade is actually kind of dope. I didn't think I would ever say that, but it's not bad. You have to find a couple games you really like. I fucking hate AI. Say, if you have a dolphin somewhere, try this with either beam gun, ice gun, dead center, penetration oil, and some bullet size. Give yourself a big death ass laser. What actually does Metamorph do exactly? Well, don't say. I don't want chaotic stuff. Chaotic stuff is what Metamorph does. I crashed twice in 50 hours in 1.0, taking note. To be honest, I built my latest PC 2 weeks before RAM prices tripled. Dude, when I built this PC, it was like 6 months before GPU prices skyrocketed, and I got my GPU for like super cheap, and it was really good at the time. So I was happy with that. But now if I want to build another one, because my buddy Lumen, he gave me his GPU when he upgraded his. So it's just sitting there, but it won't fit in my case. And I was like, I kind of want to just upgrade my whole PC and get a new PC, set this one aside for my son so he could play some games from my Steam library or something, you know, or give it to my wife. And then just get an overall overhaul and upgrade. Do the dungeon treatment. But then I looked at RAM and I was like, fuck, I don't know how I'm going to do it. Oh, not protagonist maybe? I mean, main enemy, isn't that protagonist? Antagonist would be the main enemy. I also want to thank anyone in this chat who had suggestions on how to help me. Yeah, that was super cool. You guys are awesome. I played a bit, but only solo. I feel like DRG, WoW's fun solo. It's the best in co-op. I actually finished my first EDD in DRG. I've never attempted in Has 5. Dude, I don't know what you're saying. Kind of. Wait, what is EDD in DRG? What is that? Yeah. Did I hear Rock and Stone? Oh wait, is that Deep Rock Galactic? Okay, my bad. I haven't played Deep Rock Galactic in a minute, but those games are awesome. To the bone. If you don't Rock and Stone, you ain't coming home. Those games are great, especially if you can find like. I have a buddy named Ed Boy that made that game even better for me because he's like the chillest dude ever. Chill people in Deep Rock Galactic is so much fun. Because I was freaking out the whole time, and he was just laughing, and he was just high the whole time, and it was a great experience, and I really do like those games. I'm so glad I upgraded my 64 gigabytes before RAM prices went insane. I think he was high. I can't say for certain. It was not fun. I hated every second and had to take a 2-hour break afterwards. Never again. I was so thankful I fixed my RAM before prices shot up. One of my 6 just shit the bed randomly. I had to replace it. Yeah, RAM prices are crazy. Yeah, dude. It's like $40 worth of RAM is like $600 right now. I hate the market. All right, let's get to the end of Dungeon. I want to get the new guns and try the new scrolls. I feel like we've done a very thorough sweep of what Dungeon has to offer now. I'm sure there's some other chunks we haven't seen yet. But that's for all of us to explore on our own tomorrow morning, you know? But I do feel like we've seen the major chunks. I'd love to go to the Coliseum again. I was a big fan of that area. But I'm not sure what else we could do. Oh, this is where we came from? Where the fuck did we come? I think we need to go through here. I think we need to go through here. I want to see what happened with the boss room. I have to assume that was changed. Oh, this is really fun to glide over. I almost feel like Coyote Time gets a generous little buff because of this. Now, there's definitely some looting to be done down there, but we've already dove to the bottom of that type of chunk a couple times now. So we're going to move. We're going to move because we have to see what the boss is packing. Got to see what meat is left on that boy. Especially because it's just an Ovanian guard, and he was never that impressive of a boss, so I'm interested to see if they changed that at all. He's cool the first time. He's kind of scary the first time, and then you go to castle, and you're like, oh, these guys are everywhere. He loses his luster a little bit because of that. So I'm interested. Dude, I'm not watching my health at all. Interested to see how that goes. What is going on here? Jack Goodman. Hey, bro. First time making a stream? Well, I'm glad you're here, man. Everybody's making it to this stream. This is sick. Thank you so much for the super chat. You didn't have to do that. For real. For real, guys. Thank you. I really love that if you try to pick up something you don't have inventory space, it shows for the grid, on the grid of how much space you need now. I need to do that. I said I wanted to see that too, and I haven't filled up my inventory yet. I need to see that. Last time I looked, it was 1850. Jesus Christ. That's insane. Great addition for new players to learn sizes, but there was like one kit in stock in all of Sweden. Not when I bought it, but when I looked, hence the price. Oh, you're in Sweden? That's sick. That's sick. That's where the perfect random boys live, dude. Playing Sulfur made me realize how chill Swedish people are, man. I don't know. I mean, obviously it's not all Swedish people, but I really loved their vibe when I talked to them. They were very funny. I don't know if all of Sweden has a good sense of humor, but those Anton and Sklet have great senses of humor. Very dry. Reminder to stay hydrated. Oh yeah, dude. My lips are already starting to crack. Good mention, Azza. Thank you. Where's the video, homie? I haven't even, like... I'm only 2 hours into the update, Dad. Give me a moment, Dad. Still, it's a top-tier M-chip RAM. 6400 because it's an Intel kit and I have AMD. Yeah, wait. I said I was going to start. I need to start doing that. Thank you. Okay. How do I give it a like? I keep forgetting I could do that. Mostly because I popped the chat out with Internet Explorer because the built-in OBS chat is bad. If you ever stream on YouTube, built-in OBS chat is... I don't like it. It's like sticky and weird, and I don't like it. Yow, what's up, Williams? You sound like a chihuahua. I actually have a chihuahua on my desk right now named Jazzy. I tried doing 6000 MT CL30 instead, but the performance was ass. Where's my used rubbers at, man? Where do we find more used rubbers? That was definitely... No, the Coliseum was the best. Let's be real. That was the best Easter egg area, was the Coliseum. Used rubbers a close number 2. Not, that's a weird thing to say. I shouldn't have said that. That sounds weird. I mean, I could say it, but it sounds weird. Close number 2 is the used rubber. All right. Well, let's just move on from that. I like that these rooms kind of retain the same vibe. The little loop behind the breakables. Oh, hey, big guy. Man, I was thinking about it the other day. I think why are you in there, bro? I can't even open this bitch. I think the one thing that would really set me off and make me very... maybe mad is if they one day came out and they're like, the ass wheel knee pad combo is a bug, we fixed it. I'm so scared of that every patch. I need to talk to them and ask them just confirmation that the ass wheel knee pad is supposed to make me slide around like a crackhead, because if this is an accident, I'm gonna be so devastated, dude. Oh shit, cinematic shit, bro. Cinematic. It just fucking dies. I was trying to get it, make him fall. That should be an achievement if you can like get it right when they're above it, but it's freezing the game every time, so it's not ready yet. Lots of enemies, dude. I wish we had an enemy counter at this very moment. Is there a weapon chest up there? Yes, there is. Oh, it's such an annoying parkour for me. I don't have any pilk at the moment. Pilk or a dunce cap would be huge right now. Ay. Okay, I'm gonna open that chest and there's not gonna be anything in it. Did they... Oh, during the area with the ramp will be the first upgrade. Else you're going to rely a bit on page file. Did they ever add DOT effects or buff icons? That's what I really want. Well, we have DOT effects with like fire, poison, and everything since launch. What do you mean? Whoa, you just called him Dad? I'm telling Grandpa Del. Find him. I'll fucking find him. Fuck that old bitch. Well, it's a 5500. That's all I'll say. Just fine. You want to stick to 2 sticks for AM5 though, especially if you want to use XMP/OC. Can we see DJ Jazzy? I think he's sleeping. Yeah, he's like curled up in his blanket right now, bro. If he was at my feet, like asking me for something, I would definitely do it. But he's sleeping. He's older now. I want to keep him chilling, bro. Have you stumbled upon the best dungeon room yet? The one with the used rubber on the floor? Yes. The Mowlock is dumb, very dumb, but it's also very fun. What the fuck is ZMP/XMP? Oh well, here is the best room. Every single time. Lamau, God, I just found out that caffeine pills don't make me queasy, so I've been quite jittery as of late. Doesn't affect my sleep at all, though. Like, I'll drop 800 milligrams of caffeine and go to bed 800 milligrams. It sounds like an overdose, man. Oh, I've been in this room. If this is the best room, I've been in this one a few times. Like 5 or 6 times now. My favorite is the Coliseum. If we're picking favorites of rooms that we've been to, the Coliseum was fucking sick. Like the little Rancor fucking Terradome room. That was sick. Thunderdome, whatever you want to call it. Oh, dude, sexy. Okay, let's see. Did they still glitch through this shit? Oh no, they didn't touch the fight. I'm surprised. Color me surprised, bro. It's the same exact fight room. I mean, I guess it's cool still because the pillars drop and everything. But yeah, I don't know. He could bust those down. It's pretty cool. He does that. Can I blow them up with this fucking guy right here? No, just him. I need a mace to do that. All right. Well, we beat dungeon. I thought that the boss room would be different, dude. Glad I'm sure to like the mini freeze on the bridge. It's like a freeze frame, and that's when they realize they fucked up. Yeah, the first time is scary. Every time after has been kind of funny. I gotta agree. Like a timer that shows how much time is left and what all effects you have stacked. Oh, just like information on that. No, but I would love that. It's relative. 800 milligrams is less than people think. Well, doesn't a can of, like, Mountain Dew have, like, 42 or something? And then a can of Bang is, like, 200. I know, like, 200's higher on the energy drink side. I stopped drinking energy drinks because I was doing it once or twice every day. And I didn't feel any of, like, ill effects from that. But I got a kid now. I can't be playing games with my heart. Or whatever else could be fucking that up. You know what I'm saying? I had to be careful. I wanted to be careful. But I sure do miss energy drinks. My lord, that shit would help right now. I don't think I'll ever not love just the rush, man. Okay, we have plenty of scrolls to play around with. Now, we still haven't found the guns. We haven't been able to get kiosk. There are ways of forcing my girl. Maybe we could try real quick. Just do a couple of runs in endless. Jump in, jump out. See if we can get her to spawn. Unless they fixed that and didn't say anything. I should have repaired my gun. At least regarding coffee strength is sweet. I will drink 3 750 milligram drinks and to do nothing, so that makes sense. I think you guys may have much looser laws than we have in America. Because that's crazy compared to what we get. Like a Bang is like 200 milligrams. A lot of people don't even touch that. My favorite is the Lord of the Rings room, of course. That one is sick. But the Colosseum is so cool. There's nothing really like the Colosseum. There's nothing like the Lord of the Rings room either, though. To be fair. Both of those are very unique. You're right. But the used rubber room? Does anything really beat that? I doubt it. I don't know. Okay, well, let's cop a free repair while we're here. Well, there's that knockback in slow-mo, in case you were wondering what it looked like, because I haven't been meleeing much. Oh, dude, we haven't even made it. Oh, man. A Lucio Boop Gun's going to change the whole fucking game up, bro. I can't wait. I can't fucking wait, dude. Dude, Lucio Boop Gun with the unknown to just have it in your back pocket if you're, like, out of ammo on everything. Infinite ammo, unknown, Boop Gun. Just blast fools off the side of the map. Sure, you don't get any drops. Oh, man, I'm excited. Oh, boy. Okay, so we're going to cheese the hollow reality projector to try and get kiosk to show up. Run our banishments. Yes, I have a lot. It's a shocking amount, but that's because I found an exploit. It wasn't like cheating or anything, but it was kind of. It was like an exploit with the vendor system. I have a video on it, all right? Still took a long time to do, but it definitely made me look a little. It's a little OP. I'm a little OP at the moment. And they just fixed banishment, so I'm actually really excited to take another run at a BP. Monster Bad Apple, the responsible thought. Monster Bad Apple is one of the best things ever. I don't know if I tried that one, but I do like Monster. I don't think there's any gain from it health-wise, so staying away from them is at least not harmful. From what I've read, like long-term effects from energy drinks, if you're, you know, careful with your consumption of them, is not bad. And it's unless you have heart issues. And I do take medicine that could give me heart issues if I paired it with energy drinks too often. So it's probably a good thing I stopped. I just, you know, I still drink coffee. I think the one I got yesterday from the store, it's because I do K-Cups. It's called like Skull Crusher. Oh, nice, dude. We got it right away. So we'll get the 2 guns right now. We can just bust that out right now. Especially because we can get to the secret menu so quickly. Let's see. I shouldn't say that. It's still going to be some RNG involved. Not seeing either the 2 new guns. We're going to go to the delivery demon. I thank God they haven't fixed that exploit, bro. I don't know if it's an exploit, but it feels like it is, because there's no other way to just quickly switch. But it's because we load a new instance into endless mode. Oh, okay, we got the Nightlily. Nightlily 318 is a prototype weapon, not much known of its origin beyond that it seems to be designed for some ritualistic dance setting. Bit of a head scratcher. It looks incredible, dude. Dude, this looks like an Android gun or some shit. Let me look at this beast. Whoa. Get the inspect. Gotta hit the inspect. Oh, dude, it's like see-through where the ammo... Whoa! Okay, I didn't see that coming. I did not see that last bit coming. 1500 is low durability, but 105 on a 5.56? With 850 RPM? I can see why they had to lower the durability so much. This thing should shred assholes, dude. What the fuck? Let me see. Let's see the recoil. Definitely manageable. And that clip size is Whoa, 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 whoa. Does the clip, like... Do they, like, bust out the more you shoot? They do. They spread the more you shoot. Wait, what the fuck? This gun is weird. This is so cool. Dog quad is nuts, dude. This is neat. This is... I was worried about getting a new assault rifle so quickly. Especially just getting the CB, but this is very unique. They all are, but you know what I mean. But 300 is common. 760 is crazy high for a drink, though. 300 is common in Sweden. Yeah, I think here in America, like under like 80 to 100 is common for energy drinks. I haven't seen this used rubber room. We saw it on the stream. I ain't lying. There's no cap right now. I think 750 is a mistranslation because pretty sure you can't have more than 400 to 600 milligrams of caffeine. Anything more is danger territory. Yeah, I think even 400 to 600, you won't find that in America. But all these bullet drop oils seem so hard to build around. Bullet drop depends on which ones. But if you're building like an Arkanoid build, bullet drop could be really fun. Also, what is the name of it? I can't think. Bombard is one of my favorite oils in the game. That's a bullet drop oil. It depends on the build. Bow staff, stun nerf makes me sad. I'm sorry, NASA. I have not pulled out my bow staff today, but it sounds like I probably shouldn't. This gun is super cool. And I like the colors, too. I like that it looks like a new... Oh, Ripox Mowlock. Okay, the Ripox Mowlock is a medium-capacity automatic revolver made as a misguided attempt by the Ripox Lawnmower Manufacturing Company to break into the firearms business. This gun's distinctive feature is it is perpetually revolving cylinder that allows for its sustained fire rate. So this is the gun that won the very first SULFUR gun design contest, and I almost want to say the world's first. I've never heard of another game doing that. And once again, we need to stop giving perfect random so flowers. Them boys are going to get an ego if they don't already have one, all right? No, we can keep giving them flowers. This game rules. But this is the gun that myself and many others have been waiting for a very long time. And that freaking devil on the pole looks so sick, dude. I can't wait to use this. But I have one double barrel with my heavy bullets that does insane alpha damage just going to their face, you know? Played 2 hours this afternoon and got 3 Mowlock caves. I still ain't beat Sandy Claus. You could do it. Just bring a Ripox Mowlock, bro. I take medicine that made me see spliced timelines and possible realities when I took a drink of it. But weed is legal. I took when I first got my psychiatrist, he gave me something called Wellbutrin because he was like convinced I had like severe depression, which I don't think I did. But he was just like testing it out. He's trying to, I don't know what his plan was, but that shit made me hear voices. So that was really scary. I did not take that again. I'd never heard voices in my life. And he's like, yeah, that's a side effect for some people. And I did warn him. I was like, I'm super sensitive to pills, man. I'm so sensitive to stuff like that. Literally called an ambulance because I thought it was seconds until I lost my mind. Dude, that's what I was feeling. It scared me so much. Never did. Just got a crazy amount of hallucinations whilst being normal. Would have loved it if I was going for it. Yo, this gun is awesome. Yeah, we have to go shoot stuff with it. Oh, okay. Add a string between the mags and have it launch crossbow bolt at the end. That would be sick. You can drink far more than 700 milligrams caffeine. I think it depends on the person, but if you got a bad heart, definitely not. I took 2,500 milligram once when I was young, and the worst experience I've had in my life. I was going to say I've seen 950 and 1,200 cans in stores in larger towns. I have never seen that. I've never seen anything like that. A lot of people think the caffeine content in Bang Energy and what was the other one? Rain is too high. It's too high, and I think it's 200 or 250. And a lot of people are scared to do those. Let's go. Ooh, both of them right away. Yes, dude. Hey, kiosk reset trick works every time. I think Adventure Quest did that. Fan design contest back in the game. Adventure Quest? I'm not sure if I've heard of that game. All right. I knew there was a fat chance it was the first to do it, but hey, it's one of the most notable. If I recall, the lawnmower company making a gun is a reference to how some real-life corporations made guns during World War II, like you have sewing machine companies making guns. Wait, that's super cool. I don't remember that, but that is so neat. And it sounds right. I asked for help on Reddit, and they bullied me. No. For fighting the Santa Claus? Reddit's... I haven't seen too many assholes on the Sulfur Reddit, but I don't doubt it. Reddit, a lot of times, people that are heavily into Reddit, like, it's all they do all day long. It's not always, but they get a bit of an ego, and they think they know everything. So I'm sorry if someone was mean to you. That sucks. I haven't really seen that in the Sulfur Reddit. There's some Reddit communities that are just chill all the time, and they seem really cool to me. I don't usually talk on Reddit. I just read shit. Wellbutrin did not work at all for me. Zero effect. Yeah, it was bad effects for me. My wife was like, my wife was concerned for me because I was like freaking out. Wellbutrin, that shit made me narcoleptic. Dude, that's the thing. Some people swear by it. They love it. It's for them. It's like 6 drugs in one that like fixes all these issues they have. And then you got people getting narcolepsy. I was hearing voices for the first time in my entire life. Like I could hear my wife talking to me down the hallway, and I was, oh no, that freaked me out. I think Army of Two, the 40th day, had a gun design contest and winner got in the game when it was released. Hey, Army of Two, those were dope games. So actually, respect. Minus ammo consume chance on the Mowlock might be funny because of the special cylinder. We definitely, I'm guessing it's going to need that because you have to hold fire. Oh, I held fire and I still didn't get all the bullets. What? I wonder what RPM would do for this. Because does RPM make the cylinder fire faster? Does it move faster when you do that? What do you have for me, boss? No RPM oils, it seems. I don't have any myself. We've got freaking 4 penetration oils. That's great, thanks. I wouldn't mind the reload speed. Try that. We already have a Krav Maga. Yeah, let's try a reload speed. We can always dump some of the other oils in the spinny boy. Yo, what up? What up? Dunk Quad. Love the new gun. I think the LD50 of caffeine is 150 to 200 milligrams. That sounds right. Apprentice. I shit you not. I was insanely jittery physically, but I've never been more tired mentally. Overdose caffeine is the worst experience I've ever had. Yeah, you got to be careful with that stuff because it's so easy to get. I've always liked taking ephedrine pills with my caffeine pills. I've never even had a caffeine pill, man. I think Excedrin has caffeine in them, but I'm a Tylenol man. I tried overdosing on weed, but I just fell asleep. That's the good overdose. That's the good ending. Yeah, so many companies were forced to make weapons and stuff. They did a similar thing during COVID. Oh, weird. Weed makes me piss. Weed makes me want food. Like, well, now it gives me panic attacks. It's been doing that for a long time, but it used to make me want to eat and eat so much. Just don't stop eating. Black out from weed and just eat everything I could find. Not good. Not good for a guy like me. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Lol, I don't care though. I'm a normal adult man. Yeah, it's fine. Unlike alcohol, like a fountain, I've always stayed away from caffeine because it turns off the part of your brain that says you're tired. It doesn't make you more energized. Yeah, it's addicting though. And I've been addicted since I was like 10 or 11. I've always loved it. AI on April 17th, the U.S. government gave Singer an educational contract to build 500 M1911A1 pistols to test how quickly a non-firearms manufacturer could transition to precision arms production. Alcohol tanked my mobility. I'm not the most mobile person to begin with. I have never heard of weed being something that affects my urinary functions. Yeah, I've not heard of that either, but I believe it. People react differently to different things. Lots of my friends couldn't believe me when I was telling I was getting panic attacks every day from weed, and that was unheard of in my friend circle. So I probably lost some friends because of that, because like that's all we did together was smoke weed, and then I just stopped showing up because I don't like panic attacks. They suck. minus ammo consume chance on the gun is actually super weird and doesn't work like how you think. I mean, drinking beer and peeing once, the flood is on. You pee once and you pee more than you drink after that. Oil guys, a negative RPM oil could temporarily add to see if it slows down the spin. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm a man of I'm literally... Okay, listen. I am wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog shirt today. I'm not going to lie. Oh, we have 2 RPM oils, actually. Nice. I didn't even... You know your RPM oils. Your negative RPM oils. I'm not sure. I've used Double Lock and Needle Eye. Actually, I've used both of these before. These can be pretty good. I'm wearing my Sonic shirt, all right? Had to bust this one out. It was at the front of the closet. Well, B made me really stressed out. It's vindicating to hear all these other complaints. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, I'm hesitant to be like, I feel the same because that sucks. Like, I hated every moment of that shit. So that sucks that people get their hopes up and then that's what happens. Well, I don't enjoy it, but it is nice for the camaraderie, right? Thoughts on the new guns, especially the Lily Knight? We just got them. I got to shoot them off a little bit before I probably call it a night here. Smoked for 20-ish years, just don't enjoy it anymore. I drink like 4 cups of coffee a day. I drink a cup of coffee in the morning. It's called the Skull Crusher. All right, I want to make note of that. So I saw a lot of stuff with water. And we're just going to grab some of these. I don't know. We're just grabbing a bunch of stuff. Got to try to mix some magics. She can usually sell other scrolls as well. A couple water scrolls. A couple of just 2 free voodoos from you, girl. That's generous. I'm just going to sell some of this food. Yeah, fuck it. And we're going to hold on to this. We got to experiment a little bit. I had a friend who was a regular weed smoker until one time he smoked and it busted his brain, and forever he has had such major paranoia and anxiety he can only go within a few blocks of his home. Dude, that shit must have been laced. That sounds like it was laced. I've heard of that happening. That's scary. Is the Klein bugged when I stop shooting? The recoil continues to affect the gun? I don't know. That sounds hilarious, though. Alcohol is dilorect. So it pulls water out of your bloodstream and makes you pee more. That's valid. It's a fairly strong drug. The weird thing about booze is it's like the first pee. If you hold out and just don't pee for a while, I feel like you can go multiple hours without needing to pee. But once you finally cave, bro, that shit don't stop. I know. Did you cite me as to add or correct? Explain, I think. Didn't know if you knew. Because I have my lefty and my righty ready to fight. Or you're talking about your fist, not your balls, right? I mean, we got to see these guns with knockback at least, if not one of the new scrolls. I agree. That new chain lightning, I haven't seen the effect. Does bullet drop do anything to lightning? Chain lightning is actually an older scroll. One of my favorite scrolls. Okay, I can't say I've memorized all of the scrolls here personally. We just saw that scroll of charm. I thought scroll of charm was pink. Did they change the design of that? I don't know. It's double light. Oh, that's friggin' holy ground, right? Or double light should be holy purge, right? But I haven't made that because why the fuck would I make that? Why would I voluntarily do? What's water and poison? Man, I need to make all the scrolls so I don't... What's this one? Let's just do it. Pesticide. Ah, fuck. I knew I had done it before. This should be sacred ground. And then, okay. Well, let's go grab some of the other ones. I knew I had done it before, but Kiosk had more water scrolls, so that's all right. I'd done it before, but clearly not on this save. So we're going to grab those. That new chain. How so? Did you know you could talk to Kevin through the floor on the Xbox demo? And then base game now I no longer have to do his lair, just go underneath him. I have done that a few times on accident, but I always forget about that. So thank you for the reminder. I don't want to talk to his punk ass. If I don't have to, I don't want to. All right. Oh, I don't even know I have this. Let's bring in a fire into the mix. What about water and fire? That shouldn't have been anything yet, right? Oops. Yeah, there you go. It still works. Oh, shit. Is water and fire something? I don't think so. Scroll of steam! Let's go. Big picture mode. Converts his gun into a steam sprayer that does knockback. It's perfect. This is exactly what we're looking for. More lifetime, more drag. Knockback. Spread 500. Wait, this one sounds nuts. This sounds real weird. What about... Nope, that one doesn't work. Water and light. Is that Prism? What's Prism? I haven't made Prism on here. I need to. I think that might be Prism. Shit. That's Holy Fire. What are you doing? What about... What's this? Scroll of Metamorph. We got 2, baby. Try Frost plus Earth. I don't think I have a Frost at the moment. Found the Ripox in the wild. We gave me a panic attack last time I had it. I don't think I'll touch it again. Also can't do more than 2 cups of coffee at a time. An energy drink would probably be a very bad time. Let me say this. If you're worried about having another panic attack from smoking weed, you are probably going to have another panic attack. Be careful, because panic attacks suck. People, if you've never had one, they're way worse than they sound. Your mind literally attacking you, and it sucks. Depersonalization and derealization is horrible stuff. If you smoked wrong Zaza with wrong people. For me, the first panic attack I had, I was alone. Because I used to, like a loser, I would just smoke by myself. I'm not a loser, but if I had a bunch of friends I could have smoked with, and then I just didn't want to smoke them out. So that first time I had it, I was alone. Try Frost plus water plus water. God, I hate the chat moving when I click Shift Enter. What's the highest flat damage boost you can get? That would be Pot Shot. Pot Shot gives plus 35. Wait, what's the... There's one that, like, destroys your durability. I can't remember the name of it. Off the top of my head. I rarely use it because it's so detrimental to your durability. I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. There's so many new items that are coming out today. I may have it on one gun. Wait, what is this? Bullets have a chance to metamorph the target into another unit or item? Huh? What? Wait, turn them into items? Wait, that's crazy. Where's that? Do I have that Breacher 8 still? I'm asking anyone, like anyone would fucking know. But there is one that might... Disposable. I think it's called Disposable. Is a really good flat damage. I would do Pot Shot for plus 35. Embarrassing, so embarrassing. Water Frost is Prism. Okay, that's what it is. I think it's Disposable Oil. Yeah, Disposable Oil is the highest, but way too dangerous. I would do Pot Shot. You can't aim anymore, but you get plus 35 flat rate. Incredible. Ascetic is great if you want to aim, because it just takes away money drops, and money drops don't matter. Having panic attacks is very uncommon, though. FYI, probably didn't have a good setting. No, I mean, it's just dependent on who you are. Homie Dot is the coolest dude. No, you are. The one that lets you harvest organs is minus 30% durability. You're talking about toxic lobotomy? Toxic lobotomy is OP, dude. Glass Cannon, minus 75%, but that's a percentage oil. I am P-Dog. Hey, brother, love your content. Hi, P-Dog. Finally, I can catch a stream. New update seems pretty dope. We just got 2 of the new scrolls. I think we level these up real quick, and I think Steam should go on the Ripox. That makes sense. And then we metamorph with the Nightlily. Oh, man, I didn't think we'd get 2 really... I think the Steam one sounds okay, and then metamorph sounds freaking cool, dude. Let's juice the amulet. And see if we have some library cards. Item. Whoa, yeah, that one's... I was not expecting that play. Toxic Lobotomy is that one. Toxic Lobotomy is a scroll. The 300% extra damage is super good for your one-tap weapons. We're going to bring in 4 of these. We'll bring in 2. I like my ass wheel. I don't want to lose my ass wheel. I've been playing pretty chill, so I might die here. I'm honestly scared of dying because we've been chilling. Yeah, we can get these levels quick in town. This gun looks really strong, so we should be able to be just fine. I shit you not, we ate like 50,000 kcal the first time we smoked with my friend. We ate. Dark equals Soul Fate, make zombies friends. Oh, Foul Fate. Yeah, we got that one last update, and then they just tripled the amount of scrolls. It's crazy. More utility scrolls, so hype. This, if it is like a decent chance to get items, it's so much more than the utility scroll, though. Like, that's, like, so much better than what we've had, right? Like, it's like... Explosive is, like, a convenience thing. Toxic Lobotomy is a convenience thing. Creating items like alchemy and shit is, like, some next level, bro. I might love that scroll. I gotta go. I have to watch JoJo with my GF, but I can die happy if you try Songbird with Beam Gun, Collateral, and Cartoon. I'm definitely gonna try everything out. I love the Songbird. Don't need a reason to not run. I should just brought all 4, dude. It's just town. I just don't like going slow. Yeah, this thing is strong, and this recoil is negligible. I mean, it's almost not... Dude, what's the clip size? I keep forgetting. 70 on the mag size, and an RPM that is incredibly easy to control. Holy fire on this thing would go hard, dude. Oh, man, I like it. I like it. We in the 318 now, bitch. I don't even need to reload. I keep reloading, but I really don't need to. We got that one, level 1. Let's get steam on the Ripox. Enjoy your JoJo, by the way, Jack. I mean, multiple bags of chips, 2 whole chickens, 1 kilogram of candy. That's just what I can remember. That's a lot. Has anyone had the bug with the recoil persist after finding the Klein Bower? I'm trying to build for Santa, and I want him dead. For Santa, I would do something with low recoil that is a decently fast... Like, if you can get stable hip on it to remove your aiming, but have fast, and a lot of it's going to come down to reflexes. I feel like the hardest part for him... Oh, shit. I forgot it's garbage. I forgot it's a garbage gun. Oh, I need to reload now. It's supposed to be. It's a meme gun. I forgot. Oh, I like the ADS, though. Ooh, I almost feel like we can make a beat with this shit. The music tier list, this might need to be on there. It's actually not that bad. I actually don't. I would rather use this, because I can just reload it, right? Just fucking reload that real quick. I can use this probably a lot easier than their Axis. It's goofy, but I think I would prefer this to the Neuraxis. I'm sorry. Sorry, Neuraxis lovers. Let's try the Steam one, because I feel like the Metamorph is going to be really fun. What the fuck is this, dude? Wait. We're not losing any ammo. Huh? Ammo consume chance minus 100%? Damage minus 100%. Wait. Did they give us a fucking infinite ammo scroll? How did we just gloss over that? The durability loss is so high. Wait. What's going on here? What are we doing here? I didn't bring any damage oils. Dude, I can steam them, but we get the knockback, so it's like, don't hurt me. Wait, this is cool. Back the fuck up, bitch. This is perfect for the Ripox. What do you mean bad gun, dude? This thing is sick. There, don't even kill. I don't need to kill anybody, dude. This is cool. Shotgun shells in this would go hard. It's probably the highest. Well, you could do shotgun because it's infinite ammo, dog. It's probably the highest tier meme gun ammo. I got close on my first try, but I was totally gassed and my guns were broke. Had a Blackwater, but wasn't doing it. Yeah, I would do something automatic for him because he moves so much in that first phase. You know, I would definitely do that. And also try to speed run desert and just get right to him. So you don't have to keep playing all the way through desert. Get an ass wheel. Get some knee pads. Get some power bars. Grind some power bars in town. Get a bunch of cacao and sawdust and just speed run desert. It's still really easy to speed run because a lot of enemies aren't by the doors. And that way you can cut down on the annoyance of like, I just lost to him. Now I got to go all the way back through desert. Just avoid that while you can. See how many hours first time? Crazy game. Pacifist run. Sulfur pacifist mode unlocked, dude. Now we just need the achievement. There's another infinite ammo scroll. Weird, but also very, very good. I'm very happy to hear that. Bitch. I'm going to use this one. It's almost perfect because now I can put Metamorph. I'll blast him back. Be like, how much durability? I feel like we're not losing anything. It says plus 200%, but we're fine. Welcome to Wild Wild West, biatch. It made him. Did I make him the green glob? Who made him that? So what does it say exactly for Metamorph? Bullets have a chance to metamorph the target into another unit or item. Minus 90% damage. Minus 90% damage, and this thing is still killing them very fast. So we may need to nerf the damage even more if we want to get full effect out of this, but I wasn't trying to do that with this gun. Definitely need to stop breaking masks. Whoa. Uh-oh. Okay, wait, that's really dangerous. Hey, you know what? That's really dangerous. Can I... Oh, I turned him into a baby. Wait, we can just keep doing that? Do we get an item? Wait, that's kind of sick, dude. This is cool. But this is not the right gun for it. This gun... I think we turned him into bread. What we need is a Ploika stable hip. Just because we can shoot those bullets really fast. Stable hip, maybe infinite ammo. Infinite ammo, stable hip, Ploika. With as low damage as possible. To keep churning them into stuff. Hopefully get it down to 0 damage. That's what we need to do. I turn him into a potato. Or I can't... It's hard to tell. We need a gun that doesn't do damage. Because, like, did I make him a potato? Or did he die and drop me a potato? This is actually really neat. Look at him. He became a cheeseburger. Wait, this goes hand in hand with the luck. With the luck, if it increases loot drops, being able to turn them into items, this should go hand in hand with it. This is chaotic as fuck, though. We're getting, like, some really high-tier enemies. This is not something you'd want to use as, like, a rook. We need a sight on this thing for sure. I'm not sure how I feel about it without a sight. Love the gun and the power behind it. Wait, this is so neat. Oh, fuck! This is why we need infinite ammo. So we can keep changing it and see how fast we can change it. I wonder if I have a Ploika I can clean. No, so his body didn't explode. Is that 2 double cheeseburgers? Metamorph OP, dude. Metamorph OP. We need more knockback on this. For sure. Wait, these are really fun. You can't add damage to it because scrolls count for final multipliers, not additives like other percentage and flats. Yo, Dot, did Scar tell you we got a new cat? Did you name it Leela again? Her name is Mavis. Take it from me. No one likes the smart one in the room. Ever see that black circle thing? What is that? What black circle thing? Mavis, like what? Hotel Transylvania? Is that what it is? Buddy is cooking in real time. With the organ oil with the steam, just make mountains of meat. In mind, I am sapiosexual. I'm on to you. You're what? Sapiosexual. I got the hots for brains. Brains! Found the Nightlily and put one on my 5 constellation gold lasers on it. Also non-fat. Used to be, and then just got too lazy to eat, and now I'm fit again. I fluctuate myself. Can't you add damage percentage to undo minus 100% to a small degree? I believe so. We could test it. Let's level it up. I think you can. I mean, we've never had an oil that does minus 100, or a scroll that does minus 100% damage, though. So I need to see what you're talking about, Zatura. So I was going to jump back to that. Yeah, let's try. We got a double library card. I definitely have some spare oils sitting around at home. We can't do anything flat rate sitting at home. Like Sulfur is my home. I'm a no-lifer, dude. This would be really hard. I'm gonna fucking die. But we need to get melee kills, obviously, because we're not doing damage with this. But melee kills will still rank up our gun, so will explosives, unless that has changed. Any throwables will still do that. Like Mavis speaking, the learning computer game. That's got to be what it is. Yeah, she has a bat face, so we named her Mavis. I went from 120 to 89 like 2 months without trying. Just didn't happen. Really weird. KG trying. I might be insane. I don't even know my way. I actually don't like, I don't like scales, because it's like, if you are trying to like work out and lose a lot of weight, I think scales can be kind of detrimental. If that makes sense. Well, I'm sorry, dude. I'm gonna laugh like a little kid right there. The way he like went flying. Bro, knockback oils are gonna go so hard on this thing. Oh, dude, the block makes them. The block even has knockback. Did you see that? What the fuck? Oh my god, this is so much shit, dude. Now that the stream is almost over, I'm like sad. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, this is gonna take so much work. I have to figure this out. This is gonna be a crazy video, dude. There's so much of this shit. I got tears in my eyes right now. It's like a good thing, though, but also very concerning. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because you'll have like plus 25 that is multiplied by the default damage multiplier. Well, let's just see. Let's just slap something on here. I got slow punch, and yeah, the Brainiac is correct. That did nothing. That's actually kind of lame. Especially because I just wasted all that shit. But let's try combining another scroll. That's lame. I didn't even know that. Well, how could I? Because we've never had a scroll that did minus 100%. And damage numbers in this game have always been really fucking weird. Especially if you sit down and, like, count markers and everything and shoot enemies. The hitboxes are broken or something. I don't know. You just have to try yourself. It confused the shit out of me. You're not killing them, just transforming them. I lost... Well, the other one, Metamorph, does minus 90%. So that one we are doing a little bit of damage. Oh, no, I meant to mix with you. I want to mix with this freak. I didn't measure before like 1.5 years, so I didn't scale. I looked as fat as me when I was 120. Steam could be good in endless mode. Just sweep everywhere in the void. That's what I'm thinking. We add a couple more knockback oils onto it and just sweep them off. Yeah, scales aren't a truly accurate gauge of healthy weight. You can be healthy as hell, but solid muscle. That's another thing, yeah. If you're like me, you're going to want to... what am I trying to say? Like, you're going to want to bulk up a little bit, champ. That's what I like lifting weights when I can. I don't really have any at the moment, but I plan on getting some more. What did I make for this? Fire and water. Fire water. Okay, it's the whiskey scroll. Isn't that what that is? This is, yeah, that's that. And that's Holy Fire. Gone over this one. What is this one? Is there... Fire and Plague. What's this one? Petroleum. Fuck, I don't want petroleum. No, shit. Why would I want that? Ground and Dark. Did we do this one yet? Sacrifice. Fuck, we didn't, but I don't want it. God damn it. I hate all this stuff I have to memorize to make this happen. Wait, we don't have this one. This is Toxic Lobotomy? No, it's Crusader. Toxic Lobotomy is Dark and Plague, right? Shit. Posted pics of Mavis and Leland in the Discord. Try minus ammo oil on it. Yes, we should. I got a bunch of these. To be honest, scrolls in this game, mixing to magics, has never really been a strong suit for me. All right? I just learned the ones I really like. Food, I said the same thing with food for a while, but then I actually did learn a lot of the food ones. You don't make them a whole lot, so it's hard to remember exactly what goes into what. One thing that really got to me was when we were climbing a mountain on Island because we went the wrong way. I've never had my body just not listen. No oxygen left in legs, and I just crumbled. Adding damage on the gun wouldn't work as a similar vein to the gun I made in the gun battle where I knocked spread down to 0 and then added percentage spread oil to get extra projectiles with no extra spread. Felt so weak. Try getting effects running the projector. Reroll her shop. That's a good idea. One thing that's clear is that I've lost a lot of muscle. Just went to the toilet and watched a spiffer walk up to a mirror and see itself and do a silly dance. A spider. I was like, what the fuck is a spiffer, dude? I was like, you didn't take Wellbutrin, did you? But I've lost 21 kilograms. It's kind of hard, but it's also hard to see my tiny arms. Okay, wait. Did we do water and light? Is that Prism? Water. Did we do water and light? I'm fucking terrible at this shit. I don't think so. Prism is water and frost. What's this? Holy water. Boom. Bullets heal allied units. Makes targets wet. Take them to the rubber room, boys. No damage to non-ghost, not boys. Anyone. Let's all go to the rubber room with the holy water. No damage to non-ghost units. No damage to non-ghost units. No damage to non-ghost units. Extra ghost damage plus... What is with the ghost scrolls? I almost feel like we're not getting an android area next, but we're getting some sort of ghastly excursion, dude. It doesn't feel like we're shooting for that next. What's double grass? Is that petrification? No, that's this one. I feel like I know what double nature is. What is it? No, I don't. Vine sprout. Shit. Bullets spawn a vine on terrain that slows enemy. Direct hits roots enemies. A lot of these have to do with minus 50%, but a lot of them have to do with making really cool stuff. I want to see this one. Whoa. Ooh. It's another troll. It's another troll one for when we get multiplayer. Definitely a good one to have. Oh, and it's for the lawnmower gun. I didn't even think about it. That's actually sick. Yes. Yes, I like that. You don't sell scrolls, do you? What the fuck do you? I never talked to you. I already looked at you once. I don't talk to you because I don't want to, dude. Okay. Do we have any ammo consume chance oils? I don't think I keep any of those on lock, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have not liked those for a minute. Minus 50%, but we can slow enemies with that. I'm trying to, like, thinking of all the things you can do. This is so crap. My brain is not. It's gone. Carefree oil, -1. Or +1 spread, but only minus 25%. If I was going to do one, well, hell, I'd want mosquito or helium or something. But let's see. For an ammo consume chance, it should just keep them in the cylinder. But since it's a chance, there's no way of knowing unless we get it to 100. I have my bad boy oils. Where are they? My no-no oils. My deprecated oils. But I don't want to use those. I was hoping I can give those away when PvE comes out. Or do some trades. I want to trade and get all of the deprecated oils before I start giving them away. But I will give a lot of those away. So is lightning super good on wet enemies? Yes. Yes, it is. And same goes for oiled up enemies. They light on fire faster and do more damage with fire. Should I update prism oil so they have all scroll possibilities? I've got the wet a lot. Kind of tends to happen around me. Women just get weak. I just learned that I was like 3 minutes behind. The transformation one seems awesome, but definitely want a low damage and fast firing gun. I'm thinking we go Ploika territory there. That Ploika is usually the best for stuff like that, in my opinion. What is that? How much is that? 150? Sure. We need ammo consume chance. Please don't bleed my wallet dry. You know what? The thing... I hate to say it, but nice. Thank you for the flat energy. Thank you, chat, for the flat energy oil. I hate to say it, but you have to re-roll. Like, you have to reset the prices for that with Arthur. So instead of spending my Silph coin there, why don't I just do one stamp and go to Kevin and just get a full restock of all of his oils, right? That thing's kind of obsolete, gang. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. Okay. This is bad. It's if I had to pick the worst one, it's that one. I use the Chrismatory all the time. Or whatever the fucking blood fountain. That's the Chrismatory, right? This is... What is this? I just call it the blood fountain, bitch. What is this thing called? Oh, baptismal font. Yeah. This is great. That thing's trash. Just reset with the delivery demon and just get a full restock of Kevin for one stamp when you have to reset the Silph coin prices there. Okay. Oh, shit. We put carefree oil. Yeah, we'd have to get that thing level 5 before we can really see what that's going to do. It's Feng Shui. Feng Shui. I was thinking the newer pistol with the drum mag. I seen the lawnmower. But what's the other one like? Bannerbird? Let me show you. This one's actually really cool the way the wings rise up. Oh, shit. Why am I spawning dudes here? Wait, what? Wait. What? HawkX, 10 gifted memberships, bro. What? The whole chat is involved in the memberships now. Y'all, I don't even know if you realize this, but you're giving them access to the interviews for the gun showcases and plenty of other members-only videos. But thank you so much for the gifted subs from you and everyone out. Like, thank you so much for 10 is fucking crazy, dude. Thank you. Those went to Rock the Real One, Noah Hess, Professor Chills, Busake. How do I say that? Because it looks like something it might not be. Tyler D, Draken, Logan, Inestimate, CR Uncle, Tandershawn. Thank you guys for grabbing those subs. Appreciate you. I made a SOCOM ACR where it was like 8 projectiles and super accurate. That sounds goated. W Gifted, I'm trying. Damn, goat in chat. That's goat shit right there from my guy. Yeah, and you also gave one to yourself for that. That shit was hilarious. I'll buy tomorrow, payday. No, don't worry about it. You guys, your company has been more than enough to make this a very fun evening. I do have to go, though. I told my wife I'd be done in like 5. We're pushing 3 hours right now, but this has been so much fun. I got more money than I need anyway. I'm not rich, by the way. But it stands true. That's... Wait. Oh. Wait, why can't I... I thought they... I feel like I killed them. I feel like Metamorph is breaking the target dummies. So if we had this thing down to doing 0 damage... I think we could completely break these dummies. Think about it. Because if they're not spawning back in... If we had it down to 0 damage, we could just keep spawning in enemies until we get an item, and it just becomes the ultimate exploit where we don't even have to leave the church. Possible item spawner. It is an item spawner if we can get it down to 0% so we never kill the enemies. It will be an item spawner. Holy schmoly, I just spent a lot of time watching people, but there's only 2 real ones. GG Murrin and the homie Dot. Well, now I gotta check out GG, dude. What if you shoot the NPCs? What happens when you shoot an NPC? I don't know, but I'll go find out right now. I was gonna see if I had anything minus 40%. What was it? 90%? That should bring us down, right? But suppressive is kind of overkill. Was it 90? Oh, perfect. Perfect random. Okay. I don't understand. It's just, I don't understand that. Let's fucking do this one too then, dude. Just get me down to 4x5. Okay, well, I can't get down to 0 right now. Maybe if I had a different... Let me get a different chisel on this shit. This thing is resisting it. Stop resisting change. I actually don't know... Okay, whatever, dude. It must be off the base chisel or some shit. I don't think that 0 damage will stop that. Since they die on transformation. Well, I know a combo to get 0 damage on Ploiga, so I'll just do that shit. I wish I didn't chisel this in a 50 BMG, but actually the recoil's not that bad. They're not dying. They're refusing it. I could probably slow them down a bit. There you go. Now he can't escape, bitch. I don't think that 0 damage... Okay, wait. Yeah, 50 BMJ was a bad idea. Fuck yes, just got a Mowlock. Hell yes, brother. I want to leave on a good note, and you get into Oh shit, dude, the Climb Bower is sick. I kind of want that Climb Bower. Big hype. Dude, we didn't even really play with the fucking... We got a bunch of these. Hold on, let me clean this thing. Clean this thing real quick. Throw some of these on there. Because I'm just experimenting here. Let's get some knockback in the mix. I got 2 flat energies. We're going to need 2 of those, and since we put that on, let's just grab the last stable hip I have. We're playing around here. This should... Yeah, now, I mean, the recoil wasn't that bad at the beginning. It doesn't even need this. He's got a bunch of knockback, and I imagine 50 BMG should already have some knockback in anyways. Ooh, long hype and thick hype. All right. Now you're speaking the rubber room here, buddy. Okay, I thought the beam scrolls would suck, but no, they're phenomenal. Dude, I want some knockback. Yeah, we need more knockback. We need more knockback. I need to make a Lucio boop gun. That's been a dream of mine since I was a lad. To have a Lucio boop gun in something that isn't Overwatch because I don't want to play Overwatch. Oh, shit, dude. Making them bounce off the walls. This knockback was so good. This is such a good idea, dude. I'm so glad they did this. You need knockback, bro. You need knockback in whatever fucking game that you were playing. But we need to put it on that gun that nerfed the Steam. We need the Steam one, bro. He had a bunch of scrolls. We need the Scroll of Steam to get 0 damage. That's going to make that knockback way more fun. Uh-oh. Well, now I got to make some decisions here. Because I want all of these. I'm not done playing around. We finally got some frostbite, but like I said, I do have to get while the getting's good. So let's get out of here. See if we can't make one more scroll. And I actually have to go to the store, unfortunately, and fill up my wife's car. Our car. It's our car, but she takes it to work. I gotta get some gas in that bitch. Man, I wish I would have wiped the Metamorph. That was the most fun we've had yet. Try to get Gemini more projectile minus 30 flat damage. That's a good idea. That's what I should have done, not played with the percentage oils. You're correct. Because Gemini's fucking goated. I think I have Gemini oils too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I should have them somewhere. It's one of my favorite oils. Great for percentage-based guns. Horrible, horrible, horrible for flat damage guns. Great for percentage-based. I have so much 9mm to burn. I don't have a whole lot of 50 PMG. And in fact, if we see a chisel in here somewhere, I might have to do it. What are beam scrolls like on shotguns? I haven't even seen a single beam, bro. I want me a nice beam. I assume that's light and frostbite. I assume. Which we should have that. So, I love your ridiculous mustache. Oh, wait. If we haven't got all the others, I'm kind of questioning the change we do. Like this stream? Fuck no. I don't know where to find him. I love your ridiculous mustache. I know your wife gives you shit for it, but she can grow her own, I'm guessing. Maybe you're just walking on rainbows. I can't grow them. She actually gave me the chance to grow it, and I looked at myself in the mirror and was like, I don't like it. So, she was right. Your wife is probably right. But this is not a mustache. This is just, I haven't been shaving. Like, I haven't been doing a full shave in a while. When I'm super busy, I'm not going to do that. You know what I mean? I'm busy. Pretty sure we need that light scroll, but let's get back to the church while we have just a moment or two here. Just join this gun is on screen is so hype. Name, this is the Nightlily 318. Best gun in Sulfur. You know what I'm saying? So you're walking on rainbows. I like your mustache, man. Don't shave. But if I don't shave, then the beard grows too, and then I gotta find my beard comb again, and I keep losing that fucking thing. Oh, shit. Dude, it could take so long to find what you need, bro. How many banishes was that? I just want to go home. Just let me go home. Do we have Steam on this thing? No, we have Vine Sprout. We didn't even fucking try it. Lame. What are you gonna do now, huh? You're not gonna walk anywhere, bitch. Alright, this one sucks. This one's like Petra, or what is it? The one that roots them. I think it's nature. The scroll of nature that roots the enemies. That one sucks too. It's just boring. I'd rather have Steam, honestly. Honestly, it's more fun to watch them bounce around. I've been growing out my beard for around a year now. I need to shave. It takes way long. It takes way too long to grow a proper beard, bro. And I don't understand how they make updates as often as they do and seemingly increase the amount of content per update so nice. So, thank you. Thank you. I got shit from, I think, Satura for saying the biggest update yet with the last one. But this one is the big fucking... This one's big, too. I cannot help that every update... I'm talking to you, Satura. I cannot help that every update... Oh, we had a scroll light right there. Ooh, now we got some surge and shit. Oh, fuck. We got to try some of these. I cannot help that every update is fucking massive. I can't help it. All right? So I'm going to talk to the Swedes and tell them to calm down. I'm going to guess this will be Ice Beam. Prism. Fuck me. I'm stupid. We already went over that. That was Prism. So what the fuck would Ice Beam be? It's not light. What the fuck is Beam? Well, it's ice and something. What about this? Cryo Rockets? Sure. Fuck it, dude. I think it was our last fucking Frost. God damn it. But hey, we got Cryo Rockets. Cryo Rockets was Frost and Earth. Give it 5 to 8 years. Jesus Christ. Is it AR or SMG? Because I know the other one is SMG, but this one, I don't know. It is an AR and the Ripox Why can't I fucking remember that name? The Ripox Mowlock. The name is very weird. Even though I was there when they picked it, I still struggle to remember that name. It's so strange. That one is a revolver. It doesn't look like it, but it is... Oh, it's an SMG. But then in here, it's a medium capacity automatic revolver. So it's in the class of SMG, but it's all a revolver. They did it again, boys. I don't know why they keep doing that. They're go to depths. True. Your mom has thicker pubes than your beard at the moment. My mom looks like a skeleton. And no. I have very good hair genetics. For only 1 year, it's already around 5 inches long. Dude, you're going to have to start a metal band, bro. It's really cool that they go back and give older areas facelifts instead of ignoring them. Agreed. Extra cold. I know perfect random are crazy in the best way possible. Agreed. Is it double ice? Double ice would make sense. I already used all of my ice. The ice is gone, folks. It melted. I bought this game for Shat. Never read a single thing that it said. Harassing their community. It's easy being me. Wait, the devs don't harass their community. I plan to shave and regrow since it doesn't grow quite how I like it. Yeah, on the update. It's almost frightening how fast they drop them. They definitely... Oh, we have one more Frost. Uno Frost. Unless we stashed one. Let me see. But I really need to go. I'm going to have to solve these mysteries tomorrow. Yeah, we got one more Frost. Not sure. I guess because prison was already taken. We gotta have to. Oh, you know what? We can re-roll this bitch. Re-roll them real quick. Who needs Fex Schwen when we have the emo kid at the ready? I have insurance, projector NPCs for more scroll. Oh yeah, dude, I'm way ahead of you, bro. Way ahead of you, even though that chat came before. I'm trying to do the mental math right now. All right, I'm trying to think, and I'm not very good at that. Yeah, no frost. But I don't even have time to play around if we find another one. I'm just going to keep him at the church and then probably grind all these out tomorrow when I'm doing research for the video. Oh, I'm so excited. It's like I'm like excited, but also not excited because it's going to be a shit ton of work. It's going to be too much work, bro. I've already been working so much. We put the other one. Where did we put the other one? In the third gun rack. I don't know how you play with that ass wheel, dude. This would suck having to go around the corners so much. But gotta get him or gotta get Fex. I said fuck Fex. I was kidding. Doesn't translate to adult life. And we're gonna put 5 attachment on a gun for the achievement. There's an achievement for that? Well, you could do priming bolt, sight, laser sight, insurance, and then a barrel. Right there, that's 5. Should be good. The insurance and priming bolt and stuff, those count. Or you could do a gun crank. The Ice Beam, plus 90% RPM, minus 90, well, 900% RPM is a little extreme. Minus, what happens if we slow that RPM down as much as possible? Find out tonight when we put, what is, Matrix? Does Matrix fuck with the RPM? Wait, I don't know. I'm not ready for this. Minus 90% damage, minus 70% recoil. I just want it for Pokemon, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, this was not a great build for what we're looking for. Unfortunately, oh, we might have a chisel. We fucking... I don't want 50 BMG on this. This is ridiculous. Not this, chick. I love you, but no. I don't want that. That's too extreme. We need a 90 or a 5.56. Come on. I definitely have to launch my beam. I gotta blast my beam one more time before I'm out of here. Yes, there we go. I was gonna say I'll take a 5.56 or a 9mm. The recoil is reduced. So let's try it. Actually, I did see that the recoil is reduced by 70%. Oh, that's what it does. Okay, yeah, somebody had mentioned... I think Kyle said it was cool the way they did that. Now it shows 2 down there. That is sick. Okay, did we ice beam it? Yeah, we did. Let's ice beam this bitch. What the fuck? Wait, what? Dude, this is perfect for the Nightlily because, like, you watch the... Oh, my God. That's actually... Dude, this sound is so cool. I'm glad we waited the moment to check this out. What the fuck is this? Let's do it with a gun that shouldn't have as much recoil. Dude, it's like tracing. What the fuck? Huh? Well, my biggest want for this game is some kind of burst gun crank. That would be sick. That would be sick. We only have like 3 burst guns. We're a dying breed, millennials. I think your hair is a benchmark for your character, dude. Keep the mane. I don't want to shave my hair. I want to lighten it. It's heavy right now. Oh shit! Did we? Let's do the inspect whether I wanted to or not. I do need to give it a trim just to because it's heavy right now. I've not cut it at all in 2 years, so I need to lighten it a little bit so that it's less work to get it dry and everything and clean it up a little bit. But I do plan to keep my longer hair. You say you're not prepared. I think it's achievement since there's one for 4 attachment. If you want a simple and clear explanation for how the stats work, your video, tell me. I think he got it. These mags remind me of the Hyperion weapons from BD. Oh, yes, you're right. That is true. Game is ridiculous. Nah, it's not. For me, it's late, but tomorrow, first thing, I'll try this new update. I'm right there in that boat with you. I need to go, you guys. It has been very fun. But I feel like a liar right now because I said this will be a quick stream. At least it's only 6 o'clock, all right? I'm probably going to have to make dinner tonight, but this was worth it. I like making dinner for my wife and kid anyways. I'm just not great at cooking. I do what I can. The bald dot, my wife won't let me get bald. She said, no. The wavy mane is glorious. Are we fighting? Don't fight, guys. Like the laser weapons from the pre-sequel. Pre-sequel, best humor in the whole Borderlands series. Some of the darkest jokes come from the pre-sequel. Man, what's this mean? Lean, killing, machine. Good night, everybody. Good night, Mr. T-Rex. Thank you for the stream, Dot. Thank you guys for coming around. having fun with me, exploring. I mean, we only found like half the scrolls. There's so much shit in this update. I'll see you later, Dot. Crippy, enjoy Mavis, enjoy Leela. Although Leela was my name first, you thief. I'm just kidding. I'm way over that. But did you say Leela was a boy? So that was unfortunate. But yeah, you have a good night, Crippy. And say hi to Scar for me and Cousin. For me, it's 3 a.m. Fight me. Crazy update. Great stream. Have a great day, everyone. I give you leniency. Love you, bro. Have a good night. Yeah, everybody, sleep well. Play the update. Night night, guys. Good stream. Dot. Glad to be here. I was glad to be here, too, man. It'd be real weird if I wasn't. But no, I appreciate all you guys coming through and the gifted subs. The donations was incredible. Seriously. Love you, Pa. Keep doing your Dotty things. I'll do what I can. I have no intentions of stopping. I love all of this shit. All of what content creation and Sulfur have to give me. Community's amazing. I'll be Bach. Well, I'll be Beethoven. Thank you for